It's time to roll, time to slay, time to loot. Grab your dice, ready up, let's go!
Welcome, adventurers, to the Chronicles of Celestria. Tonight, we turn the page to a darker side, one whispered in candlelight of forgotten manners and carried by ravens through mist-choked streets. This is our Hallows Eve one-shot. Set in the year 1456, 42 years before the events of the main campaign, Embers of Anarchy. The houses Salvinion and Rohelia have declared a union, a masquerade of peace, opulence, and promise. Invitations have spread across Stonehaven and further, bearing the mark of the Crimson Chalice, calling nobles, merchants, and mystics alike to the Salvinion Estate in the Pillars district. But beyond the gold and velvet, something stirs. A whisper of blood beneath the music, a shadow beneath the masks. Tonight, the finest of Stonehaven gather to toast the dawn of unity, yet by midnight will the wine sour? And will the masks fall? What will happen? What secrets will be unmasked? Let us find out. Welcome, everybody, to the Red Beast. The year is 1456. As all of you enter on the eve of the umbral moon, each of you has received a sealed, handwritten invitation, the kind pressed with a red wax and gold foil, bearing that goblet sigil of House Salvinion. The parchment read simply, "Join us in celebration of unity between House Salvinion and House Rohelia, two noble families of Stonehaven. Let there be peace, art, and revelry beneath the masks of Stonehaven." And so the night finds you here, ascending through the Pillars district, where cobbled streets glisten beneath the stars and lanterns. From the iron gates ahead, carriages roll one after another, wheels crunching over the cobblestone streets, slick with an evening rain. Ahead of you, a wash of golden light spills out onto the cobbled stones, laughter and music tumbling into the night air. The Salvinion Estate stands tall, its pillars of marble racing into the sky above. Even in the rain, it gleams like a cathedral of wealth. Tall arched windows blaze with candlelight, balconies curl in wrought iron vines. Banners of red and gold drape the marble facade. Lanterns, shaped like collections of glass chalices, float above the entranceway, their glow refracted as though almost like a fine wine still swirls within them. Perfume, incense, and a faint tang of roses lingers in the air. A herald's voice calls from the stairs, announcing each of the guests, proud and booming. The estate is alive with silks and laughter, with the scent of honeyed wine and the rustle of masks. First of all, as the night leads out into the rest of the road, we see a black lacquered carriage, trimmed in brass and marked with the Wagner family crest. It rolls to a stop before the grand steps. Its wheels hiss as they come to a rest on the wet stones. The driver, a gaunt man, in a red-trimmed uniform with a little red cap, dismounts and wordlessly opens the door. From within drifts the faint scent of old parchment and embalming herbs. 3 figures, armored, step down first, silent, rigid, faces hidden behind the helm and visor of their uniforms. They take position to either side of the door like sentinels, and then at last, you, Master Wagner, please can I kindly invite you to introduce yourself for us, please?
Yeah, you see Master Winston Wagner. He is a 5'6" purple tiefling, very young man, young adult, some would say. He has onyx style horns that also glisten in like the light that shines off lanterns on the wagon. Jet black hair. He is, some would say he's a pretty great spellcaster like the rest of his family, and you can see that by the ornate spellbook attached to one hip in a holster, and a maybe marble or bone wand on the other hip. You can also see that he is wearing extremely aristocratic attire with a jet black blazer with golden sigils along the chest piece and around the trim. You see a brilliant red vest with golden buttons, a white cravat tied around his neck, and he's got some black slacks with black shoes with very polished and shiny golden buckles. And then you also see, as he is currently still wearing it, as he literally put it on just before exiting the carriage, you see a silver mask, which is has some slight floral-like patterns around the edges, and it covers most of his mouth. The only thing you can see is just below the chin, and where the eye holes would be, where you would typically see someone's eyes, it looks like two pieces of onyx glass have been in place, and they reflect, so you can't see the irises of the individual. But as he steps out, as he like steps towards and clicks his fingers, and the three guards follow him towards the establishment.
Yeah, I mean, perfect. As the doors open, thank you very much for introducing your character. The glow of the ballroom spills across the steps ahead of you, 100 candles burning like constellations across the marble staircase. The herald clears his throat and announces to everybody. Presenting Master Winston Wagner, heir of the Wagner line, and his esteemed honor guard. Around you, you see the gathered nobles pause in quiet curiosity. You hear a few whispers behind painted fans of nobles standing in a line, as if uninvited but desperate to get in. The name Wagner is well known, whispered of, feared, admired, but rarely invited. Until now, all eyes turn to you. The night awaits its next mask as you step your way into the estate and make your way down to the ballroom. Behind you, as the rain has long since passed, the cobblestones of the Pillars District still glisten like glass beneath the lanterns. Carriages rattle by in a line of gold-trim opulence, laughter spilling from curtained windows, silk glinting under the flicker of torchlight. Yet, one guest arrives not in velvet nor carriage. A lone figure ascends the hill on foot, the rhythmic clink of steel on stone marking her pace. The glow of the Salvinion Estate washes over her armor, as I would like to please invite Charla to introduce her character for us.
So what you see is a tall dragonborn lady, shiny copper scales, and a simple golden mask. She's not one for embellishments. She's wearing thick armor embossed with the emblem of the god Drakkar, and she carries a large greatsword, so she looks really fierce and menacing. But if you take a closer look, it kind of betrays it. She has very kind green eyes and a very broad smile, almost excited, giddy. So that paints a whole different picture. She doesn't wear any sleeves. She has bare arms except for some linen hand wraps. And she takes the occasional swig from a hip flask, but as her eyes are looking for a place where she can get something better than what's in there.
Perfect. Thank you very much for introducing your character. As yes, Charla, as you head up these cobbled stones, in your hand is the formal invitation, now creased and rain-spotted, though still bearing that unmistakable seal of House Salvinion. As you approach the gates, the herald pauses his recitation of noble titles. The crowd turns momentarily, confused by the absence of a carriage as you walk through the gates. Charla's in Dinertra, the herald finally declares. You hear his voice uncertain as he then says, Paladin of the Crimson Oath, and sworn defender of the faith. Murmurs ripple through the queue. A paladin and a masquerade? Some whispers reverently, others with disdain. A noblewoman in an ivory mask crosses herself. A drunk count laughs behind his goblet. But Charla, you move past them all, each step measured with resolute. Your gaze fixed on the golden doors ahead of you. The doors of a house built on wealth, secrecy, and as you know, sin. The light of the ballroom spills across your boots as you step onto the marble staircase. The music inside begins to swell, soft, welcoming, and yet deceitful, as you step your way into the estate and make your way down to the ballroom. Behind you, the carriages lining the cobbled streets have begun to slow down, their passengers glittering beneath the lanterns like jewels on a parade. And then from the end of the lane, a very different kind of procession approaches. Small, squeaky wheels rattle under the overburdened handcart. Those around hear bottles clinking, corks popping, something fizzes violently inside a crate. A diminutive figure trundles up the hill, as I would like to now invite, please, Frazzle to introduce their character to us.
Yeah, well, you see a puff of smoke spill across the road, followed by a small figure stumbling out of it, who pulls an overloaded handcart, which hisses softly behind her. His skin is like a deep, plum shade, dusted with freckles and streaks of soot across her face, and two enormous ears that twitch with every pop that the cart makes behind her. She has bright yellow eyes, and her eyebrows are always just raised a little bit too high and just sort of stuck there. She has dark hair that is tied up into a messy bun, which is barely holding it together. And she wears like a patchwork coat with scorched leather and mismatched fabric, covered and stitched pockets on top. She has some vials dangling onto her belt, and she has an orange strap that sort of goes across over her shoulder, loaded with tinkering tools, bits of tubing, pouches with questionable materials inside, and the scent around her is just sort of like burnt sugar and metal. And yeah, she confidently pulls this cart forward.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you for your introduction. As yes, you are the Gremlin Brewer, which is a homebrewed variant of a goblin. It's like a similar but yet different race. As the Gremlin Brewer, half buried beneath this tower of glass vials and bubbling flasks, each one sloshes with some strange brew of sorts. Everybody can see this, as there's an emerald mist and that pink smoke that you mentioned, a potion that hums almost faintly like bees as you continue to walk up. The scent that follows behind you is that burnt sugar and metal smell. As you near the gates of the Salvinion Estate, you see that the guards stiffen at the gates. One tilts his halberd uncertainly towards your cargo. Delivery entrance is around back.
But Frazzle's on the list!
And as you say this proudly and wave your parchment that's absolutely covered in, I imagine, smudged ink and questionable signatures, the herald blinks slightly, adjusting his spectacles, and coughs into his sleeve. Announcing Frazzle of Frazzle's Buzzing Brewery, brewer and caterer to House Salvinion, as he gestures for you to go through. A ripple of laughter flutters through the gathered nobles who are queued outside. One masked lady whispers to her escort, "A brewer? At the union of two noble houses?" Another replies, "If she's allowed in, perhaps the wine will be worth drinking." Frazzle beams up at both of them as you walk past, proudly dragging your potion cart over the polished marble, leaving behind a trail of just tiny glowing sort of droplets on the pavement and the marble. A bottle hisses somewhere in the pile, and I imagine you sort of like gently pat it, almost like a pet, as you go on in. The grand doors swing open. Warmth and music spill out in that brief moment. Inside, chandeliers braze, violins sing, and nobles in crimson and gold turn to see their newest arrival, which is the tiniest creature in the hall, bringing with her the promise of both refreshment and, I suppose, a little bit of chaos. As you step your way into the estate and make your way into the ballroom, you begin to set up shop. As you find a loose bit of wood which is sort of pressed against one of the walls and lay it down to create sort of a makeshift table. We'll come back to you. As behind you, the next carriage to crest the cobblestone hill gleams black and silver beneath the lantern light. Its crest is that of two crossed blades over a hollow crown, marking it as the House of Hollow. A name whispered in salons and fencing halls alike. When the driver halts, the doors open before the herald can even announce him as a tall man steps down. Please, can I kindly ask for Mr. Aleric to introduce himself to us, please?
Splendid. Blonde hair, grey eyes, in his 40s. Aleric Hollow is a kind of man who carries his past in the way he walks, straight back and deliberate, and with the quiet confidence of someone who survived more than most. He is easy to get along with, that's no lie, unless you insult the mustache, then it becomes personal. Once a renowned soldier in the Royal Army, he built his reputation on precision, discipline, and a flair that turned every duel into a spectacle. Even in retirement, there is something unmistakably sharp about him. The way his hand always seems to hover above his rapier hilt says enough. And beneath his cloak, Aleric wears a fitted black tunic over finely crafted chainmail, polished with a muted shine that catches the candlelight without drawing too much attention. Dark leather straps secure the armor snugly, allowing both protection and ease of movement, and a pair of well-worn boots and a subtle embossed belt complete the ensemble, giving him the look of a gentleman soldier ready for both the dance and the duel.
Very, very nice. Thank you for
I
introducing.
I do have a mask.
You do?
I do, yeah. His mask is a half mask of dark brushed steel with subtle bronze trim, covering only the upper part of his face, leaving his mustache fully visible. Delicate engravings of crossed blades trace the edge, catching the light of each movement, and around the eyes the steel fades to smoky black, emphasizing his sharp gaze. Simply, elegant, and just intimidating enough, much like the man himself.
Very, very nice. Sorry for interrupting you, and
no worries.
Thank you for introducing your character to us. As you step down from your carriage, your cloak sort of swirls around you, every motion precisely practiced. As I'd like to say that your boots sort of click against the stone like the opening notes of a duel as you sort of tap your way out, a polished rapier gleaming to your side. And the herald who sees you recovers quickly as he raises his voice for all to hear. Presenting Sir Aleric Hollow, duelist and connoisseur of the Terramoran courts. Gasps and murmurs ripple through the line. Some nobles bow in genuine respect. Others exchange wary glances towards you. The Hollow brothers were once heroes of the frontier sieges, though many recall that only one of them ever returned. Yet there he stands, handsome and radiant, every inch the legend whispered about in taverns. A measured smile plays across your lips, your gloved hand resting slightly on the hilt of your blade as you sort of survey the manor's glittering lights. A passing noblewoman blushes behind her fan, and for just a moment you catch a glimpse in one of the glasses of the nearest carriage window. It's a second face, flickering behind the reflection, their eyes closed, their lips bloodless, whispering something that only you can hear before it fades. As you make your way into the venue and down to the ballroom, behind you, another carriage arrives. From down the rain-slicked boulevard, a small procession parts the evening crowds. A modest carriage of dark oak, trimmed in silver feathers that gleam under the lanterns. The driver flicks the reins with precision, and the herald steps forward, voice trembling with both reverence and uncertainty. Now arriving, His Royal Highness, Prince Whisp of Eclipsia, heir to the Umbravian perch. A trumpet sounds, rather shrill and off-tempo, echoing down the marble stairs as heads turn sharply toward the gate. The nobles murmur amongst themselves, Prince of where? Do the Kenku have a court? He's shorter than I imagined. As the carriage door opens and a sleek figure steps out, feathers gleaming like the obsidian glass under the lamplight. As please can I kindly ask Prince Whisp to introduce himself to us.
Prince Whisp steps out of the carriage and says, "Ah, presenting connoisseur of horror." Having overheard the previous things that have been said on the lead up, and you see Kenku wearing many fineries, looking rather uncomfortable in what they're wearing. With it's kind of like a purple kind of maroony attire, lots and lots of gold on them, and they look around and they see everyone's wearing a mask. And as they do that, they close the door to their carriage, and you just hear you hear a few really loud bangs, and then about a minute or so later, they reopen the door, and they've just got like half the top of something's skull around their face that they've kind of put on as a mask, and just you can see as well they appear to have been recently busy, as there's kind of a cobweb that seems to be on the end of their beak that they wipe off. And they appear to have some sort of kind of red glowing bow on their back as well. As they look around, and make their way inside.
Perfect. Yeah, the sort of the as you sort of step out, though your stature is quite humble, being a Kenku, Prince Wisp, your presence fills up the stairway. You don't speak too much, but the way that you nod towards the herald with this fashioned mask and then sweep your gaze across the crowd is princely enough to make several of the courtiers bow almost on instinct in your reverence. A pair of noble women whisper behind their masks, "Oh, exotic. Oh, entirely fabricated."
As they bow, Prince Wisp mimics the laughter that he heard earlier and laughs directly at the people bowing, and walks in.
Perfect. Yeah, you ascend the marble steps with a proud sort of rhythmic gait as you walk up the steps, as though each footfall is almost like a drum beat in your own royal march, maybe. And the hall welcomes you in, the masks turning to see you, the strings once again swelling as the Prince of Eclipsia has arrived. And as the prince enters the ballroom, down towards the ballroom dance floor, behind him, the herald's voice fades as the grand doors of the manor drift open once more. The golden light spilling out onto those rain-damp steps. For a heartbeat, all conversation stills. Even the violins inside seem to falter, as a carriage of ivory and silver glides to a halt before the estate, its frame carved with intertwining roses and falcons, the emblems of House Rohelia. The air seems to shimmer with perfume and frost as the door opens up. Lady Rohelia emerges first, tall, poised and regal, wrapped in a gown of pale rose gold silk that seems to almost shimmer like the morning mist itself. Her mask is a delicate filigree of rose gold, curving upwards into stylized wings of a dove, the very image of unity and virtue. Jewels glint like tears along her throat. Her every movement is poetry. The crowd sighs audibly, some from awe, others from envy. But before the herald can even complete her introduction, a second figure steps from the shadows of the carriage. Please can I kindly invite Kael Ardyn, her sworn guard, to introduce himself, please.
Yeah, you see Kael Ardyn step out with slow movements, very precise movements, every step counted for, every measured movement of, as he follows her lady like a shadow almost. You almost don't spot him, and he has fitted black silks on of shadow dyed leather, almost like it's damn. It's with hidden blades tucked away finely, looking almost like ornament. And where's it's tailored to his body, that it shifts with every movement depending on how he stands, how the light hits him. Deep crimson embroidery traces along the seams like faint veins of fire. A high collar guards his throat. Long coat tails flare like wings when he turns. He wears a mask, a smooth raven-beaked half-mask of polished onyx, severe imperious, reflecting the authority of a male envoy. He only carries a cane with a garnet pommel, and the only weapons he carries is the throwing blades tucked in like jewelry on his belt. You see him at 5'11", slender and athletic, a drow with silver white hair, and a single streak of blue weaves through the left side like ink in moonlight. And the only thing you notice is his eyes, piercing, pale silver with soft lavender undertones, unsettling and calm.
Very nice. Very, very nice. As you almost glide out or fall out seamlessly onto the cobblestones here. And before the herald can even complete the introduction, you step out and you're almost like a shadow behind Lady Rohelia here. Announcing, the herald proclaims, voice catching slightly. Lady Melina of House Rohelia, accompanied by her personal guard, Master Kael Ardyn, Blade of Rohelia. A murmur ripples through the nobles, like the draw of a blade itself. Admiration, curiosity, fear. The Rohelia name carries whispers of old power, old wealth, and old magic. As the two ascend the marble steps, Lord Maxwell Salvinion himself descends to meet them. His mask gleaming gold in the candlelight, his arms open in a theatrical welcome. My friends, he calls, voice rich as smooth as velvet. House Salvinion is honored by your grace and your courage. Come, my darling. Tonight, unity is our toast, and peace our promise. The crowd applauds politely, glasses are raised. The music swells once more as Lady Rohelia bows her head in perfect decorum. Kael, your gaze never leaves Maxwell's hands. And as the host gestures for all to enter, the golden doors, the night, radiant, fragrant, and full of promise, close behind you. And that is where we take you over to the ballroom itself, as each of you has arrived in the ballroom. The music ahead of you. The ballroom gleams with gold. Dozens of chandeliers hang above, tall glass Windows reflect the light of the ballroom inward, almost like a wall of mirrors, doubling the crowded numbers ahead of you. Violins appear to play all by themselves above you, almost in some form of magic in the room. And servers drift like clockwork between the guests. Atop the stairs enters Lord Maxwell, behind Lady Rohelia and Kael Ardyn. As he does so, poised and proud, it's then that you hear, coming from the side, Kael, you would hear this first. Coming from the side is footsteps, small and light initially, running and running as he heads over and clatters into Lord Maxwell Salvinion. Friends, old and new, tonight Stonehaven stands under gilded masks and peaceful promises. Let us celebrate what binds us. Trade, art, and of course, trust. Now, enjoy the evening. I must ensure the wine, courtesy of our esteemed guest, Master Carlos de Ville, is as divine as the company, as he gestures to the tiefling gentleman standing just over here, Carlos de Ville. As you see this young boy step into the room, running behind him, he's chased by the herald who steps through the door. His mask, after announcing all of you, he slams the door behind him, and you see him appear just as the boy clatters into the Lord Salvinion himself. Oh! As he turns to speak to the boy, you all hear, Master Costello, I urge you to keep your boy from tonight's festivities, should you wish to keep your job. It's at that stage, Kael, you see Lady Rohelia turns. Oh, darling, be nice to the child. He's a friend of Cassian's. Your stepson? He means no harm. As you see Hector Costello, the herald who announced you all, pulls his son to the side. Sorry, my liege. Please, forgive his intrusion. I will see to it that he spends the evening aside. Kael, as you look to Lady Rohelia, you know her dress is very tight around the midsection. She looks a little bit uneasy. All morning, she's been sick. She's expressly told you she doesn't intend to drink tonight. Kael, you know she bears child. As she looks up and steps towards Salvinion. My lord, if you'll allow me, I would very much appreciate the company of the boy, and I can stay aside. I've done more than enough, as she puts her hand on her stomach. And Lord Maxwell Salvinion, places his hands at her sides. My darling, please, enjoy. If you need me at any time, you know where to find me. Please, see yourself out. You know where to go. The house is yours, after all. As he gestures to the room over here. And I will say, you see, she looks to you, Kael, and nods, knowingly. You know that this is her saying she's safe. And she steps up, takes the boy by the hand, nods to Hector, the herald, as the two of them step towards the room to the left and make their way off, out of sight. As he exits to the left, you see that Hector sort of stands in the middle, almost waiting to hear what happens next. He looks apologetic towards Lord Maxwell, who looks at him up and down, shakes his head, and begins to head to the right, out of sight as well. It's an early night. You've arrived as it's hit about 9 o'clock. The ballroom is opulent. Before you, you hear chattering of different nobles, different masks adorn each of them. You found your way in. In the corner, we see, up on the right here, setting up a table, is Frazzle. And that's where I'd like to ask Frazzle, what does it look like?
So Frazzle has started taking out all of these potions cocktails, and they come in what I can describe as like really fancy potion glasses, I guess. Without the it has like a cork, but it's like it looks fancy. The glass is engraved. She's definitely tried her best to make this look a bit more upper class, and she's sort of tried to handwrite a menu. And then there's also a VIP section of drinks that she has behind the table, sort of behind her still. And she's taken one of the empty potion glasses and started to do a little bit of magic on it. With a little bit of magical tinkering that we'll put into chat for you guys. And basically, it just has this permanent, colorful sparkle to sort of help advertise and bring some attention to her table as this sparkling glass just sits on her desk.
Mm-hmm. As I would say that most people who are looking around, you've noticed all the opulence of the carpets laid out. The floor seems to sparkle as if it's got magic within the stones that tile this floor. Nobles are dressed head to toe in their fanciest attire. There's a couple who stand out, but for the most part, it's clear these are either humans, half-elves, or elves themselves. You notice that at each door is a butler or a waiter waiting, holding their hands out with drinks. As one of them looks to you, Frazzle, almost concerned. Okay. What do you guys do?
I would immediately notice the table, Frazzle's table.
Okay.
And I would go over.
Yep. And you can do
Hello. Charla Zirnitraz, the name. Are you in charge of the drinks?
Oh, you want a drink? Frazzle has a drink, yes.
Yes. What do you have? Does it taste like my mama's fire ale?
You want spicy drink? I can make you a spicy drink.
Yes, I want spicy drink.
Oh, okay. Wait there.
As she starts taking some of these pouches, sniffs it, goes,
Oh, okay, not this one.
gets another one, and like it sort of sparks out the pouch, and like one of her eyebrow hairs twinges.
Perfect.
And starts putting it into a drink, gives it a shake, and hands it over to you.
You must try. You are very brave.
I immediately just take a gulp.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
roll a
happened?
1d6.
Can you roll a 1d6 for us, please?
What you got?
With a 6.
A 6.
Very nice.
Okay. So the drink is nice. I will say that. It tastes fine. It's spicy, has a kick to it. Kind of like, that rock sparkling candy in your mouth that like fizzes. But you gently start to float. Just an inch or so off the ground, as for the next minute, you're in zero gravity. Like,
Wow.
A couple of the noble women look over to you. Quite a drink, as it starts to gain some traction.
This drink is amazing, guys. You have to try.
And a couple of the other nobles
Yes.
sort of look to you with their glass in hand, drinking wine, uncertain about this. One gentleman steps towards you and looks at the table. What is this? Is this for us?
These are cocktails.
It's cocktails. Okay. Is it for
Want
us
to
to
try, Frazzles? Yes, you can try. You are so brave. I'm so proud. You want to try drink?
Oh, that would be nice. Yes. Can I have one?
Yes.
Which
she
one?
starts making it. Oh.
Yeah. Go for it.
She looks him up and down, and she goes, "I got it," and just starts mixing a drink for him.
As he just watches you. This is very nice.
Where are you from? You sounds funny.
Where am I from? I'm from Shirulka. It is it's a land very far away from here. It's a few well, what's the word you say? I came here by boat, on the ship. The name is Captain Skipper.
Oh, Frazzle's been on board for a long time too. Are you also? You fugitive too?
Fugitive? What is that?
I think you take drink now.
Yes.
We don't talk about this.
Yes, cheers. Doy. And he pours it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need to roll anything?
Do we need
Or
to? Well, I guess, yeah.
Sure,
It's
yeah,
kind of
that's
part of it, yeah.
a 5?
He wants to compliment everyone for the next 30 seconds within 20 feet of him.
Oh, this is spectacular. As he turns around. Oh, this is... Wow, you look very nice. Do you get that dress here, or where'd you come from? As he steps over to you, Aleric. Oh, wow. Look at you. You're the warrior from Hollow. These Hollow guys. No?
That
I like
is
your
correct,
mustache.
yes. That is some wonderful things you said. Thank you so much. Oh,
Anytime, it's
it's a very, very recognizable accent.
Oh, my accent? Thank you very much. Your accent is beautiful as well. Are
Thank
you from Stonehaven?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I come from faraway lands. But if you want, you can come to my boat anytime you want to do so. The name is Captain Brecht Gipper. As he shakes your hand and reaches for your hand. Gosh, your shoes are fantastic. And halfway through that sentence, he stops. It's nice to meet you. This
Thank you,
drink was
Captain
very nice.
Schipper. Thank you.
Anytimes. As do you say? What do you do, Aleric?
Aleric is pretty amazed of, first of all, hearing almost the same accent that he is speaking with. He's also intrigued by Frazzle. With all the drinks she is serving, it definitely caught his eye. So he, obviously, seeing what happened before, he will walk up to the desk like, "You, goblin, growling girl. That's some amazing stuff. I'll have fun too."
Oh, you want to try drink? What flavor you like?
What do you recommend?
Well, if you want spicy, we got spicy. Or if you want sour, I can make it so sour.
Have you seen my skin? I don't really do well with like fiery, spicy stuff. Maybe
Okay.
something sweet or sour.
You look like sweet pie, so I give you sweet drink.
Oh,
And she
that's so
starts-
sweet.
She gets out like the squeezy bottle, which is probably caramel, and starts pouring it into this drink and shakes it and gives it to.
What's his name?
Name's Aleric Hollow. You haven't heard of me? Like, are you from around?
Frazzle hears many things, but Frazzle not long here yet. Frazzle now start new business called Frazzle Buzz Brewery. So, if you want to hire, Frazzle want to get to know you too.
You have a business card then.
No, people remember Frazzle always.
From what I've seen, makes sense. Where, let me try that first, and then that we definitely need your help at House Hollow for something.
Frazzle drink won't disappoint probably.
Probably.
Okay. Well, sure.
Okay. And she hands you this sort of looks like a hot chocolate, but cold, but that color, of a hot chocolate. Hands it to you, and yeah.
This one looks amazing. I'm going to try it, and I'll take a sip too.
Yeah. You roll d6.
D6. A 3.
For the next minute, you can only speak the truth. if you try to lie, you will follow it up with, wait, no, that's not actually true.
This drink is really delicious. Wait, that's not actually true. Wait, what? Sorry, I was totally not trying to lie to you. Wait, that's not true. What is happening?
Oh, I must note this down. Good progress in experiment 72. Okay.
Wait,
thank you.
experiment 72?
No, don't worry about it.
You, lady, and I look to the right.
Yes?
You have a very magnificent tail.
I look over my shoulder. Why, thank you. That's very kind of you, Mr. Stranger.
Wait, why was I saying that? That is so weird.
You admire my tail, and I put my hand on his shoulder. Come on, you and I are going to be great friends. Let's enjoy more drinks this evening, right?
Yes, wonderful. I should not have said the fucker.
Perfect. And as you guys are having this moment in the corner, let's come first to Prince Whisp. You've entered in, you've sort of stood on the side, you've noticed your surroundings. You're also with your perception, you noticed this gentleman up here, leaning against the banister, looking over everybody. Around you are a couple other nobles. It looks like a noble family over here. And what you overhear from the people in front of you is gossip. You explicitly hear they're gossiping about a Moreau and De La Rosa scandal. You hear from one of the ladies, rumor is she's sleeping with the De La Rosa. Lady Moreau sleeping with De La Rosa. You then hear a gentleman say, that's preposterous. They wouldn't do such a thing. How could they? Surely not. The third one says, have you seen the crowd tonight? The people are divine. Mind that goblin freak in the corner. As you hear this, what do you do?
First of all, can I roll my d8, please?
Absolutely. That is a perfect thing to do. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, please roll your 1d8. It will
Thank
be
you.
+1, so 5.
That's 5 charges into the
bow. Yes. The magic item that you hold, which we will come to later on, I'm sure.
I hope so. So, hearing all of this gossip, Prince Whisp lets out a long yawn and instead turns their gaze to the top of the room, where it looks like a very interesting fellow is standing with 3 things that look potentially otherworldly or somewhat dead. And Prince Whisp finds that far more interesting. So that's where Prince Whisp heads up to.
Very nice. Yeah.
Approaches this gentleman and says, "Ah, isn't straight face entirely the entire time? Isn't this dull? Now where is family creep?"
Hello there. Begging your pardon, you wish to speak about family crypts? I would know. I would not know where a family crypt would be. I'm quite new here in town. I've not been here myself before. What is your name? You're the Prince Whisp.
Prince, and it's like the sound of like an arrow passing like past your head. It's so believable that you actually consider doing a double take at the thought of an arrow actually having just gone past your head.
Oh, I do apologize, Prince. I really I've not met one of your kind before.
Prince Whisp is fine.
I'm sure you are. You're quite the fine dandy fellow there. Look at that robe and hat and it's a skull.
No.
Oh,
Prince
dear.
Whisp is fine.
I immediately, without saying a word, just turn around to my 3 guards behind me, and I just say, I'm terribly over my head. Uncle Edmund, what you said? No, you're right, yes. And I turn back. They have said nothing in this moment, like, at all. It's complete silence. And all you can see is just their eyes, and they're all red-eyed. It's very similar to Winston himself. He's got red eyes as well. And as he turns back, he just says, he adjusts his cravat. Pleasure. Winston Vargan of the Varganer family.
The Kenku reaches out, grabs your hand, shakes it, gives you a little nod, and then puts up one little finger, takes out a big piece of paper, and just very quickly scribbles on it. Prince Wisp says, Prince Wisp is fine. You can call me that.
Oh, you're saying Prince Wisp is the name is okay. I understand. Thank you very much there, Your Majesty. Prince Wisp. No, you said that's fine. Prince Wisp. Well, I have to say, your mask this evening is quite extraordinary. I should have thought of that myself.
Crypt!
Oh, you acquired it from the family crypt of this house?
No!
Thank God.
Another?
Okay, well... I think we might get along better than you think, Prince Wisp.
Come on!
Why don't we mingle together? Guards? And he just does a little clap, and then they all just sort of, like, stand up and begin to follow.
And before they do, and before you guys move, Kael, we come to you. You entered last. You saw Lord Maxwell head out to the right side. You saw Lady Rohelia head to the left. What do you do?
He feels slightly uneasy. At least he's been pacing around. He's not quite sure what he should do to serve his position proper, and he kind of goes and just leans against the banister down there of the stairwell and just watches the room. He has noticed, I think, this person up top, which gives him a bit of even more uneasiness about this whole situation because it looks a bit suspicious to him. And he just kind of plays around with his cane and tries to see if the blade is free. And just kind of trying to look at the room and look around. And he kind of hears this awkward conversation on the side, and he's a bit distracted by it, I guess. He gives them a bit of an eye.
Can I ask, is Hunter's... if I cast... I don't know the rules for 2024. If I cast Hunter's Mark on someone, will they know? I don't think they would they?
I don't believe so.
Cool. As I see this kind of intriguing figure, Prince Wisp is relatively perceptive.
Mm-hmm. You would notice, you would hear it as their sort of leather boots almost step like pebbles on the stone here along the marble floor. He's making it quite obvious as his hand stays on the rail the whole way around as he moves to the front at the top here, just above Frazzle, almost keen to see what's going on below.
Prince Wisp just doesn't particularly trust them. Hunter's Mark.
Yep, okay. You put your Hunter's Mark on him. No worries.
Is this just verbal, or is this like, would I see anything?
It is just a concentration spell. I can just mentally stick a Hunter's Mark on someone.
And we're going to say, cool, for sake of brevity, it's not something that he would necessarily know. So, yeah, he doesn't feel anything. But Kael, as you step towards the bush here, you can't help but notice that this gentleman here...
there is one little thing.
Is looking towards you, yes.
I'm a Hollow Warden, which means when I cast Hunter's Mark, things happen. My AC increases, and I have... we'll say at this point, my beak goes from black to just a bone, and some blood pours out down the side of it.
Winston, you see this.
We're going to get on swimmingly.
As, you would notice, Kael, this gentleman is looking in your direction. He appears to check out this corner every now and then, almost uneasily, as he looks towards you. What do you do?
I guess I give him a bit of a wink, like a tilt of the head, and kind of step forward, but just ever so cautiously.
He steps forward towards you, and he bows slightly. Hello there. My name is Master Carlos de Ville. I am the vintner who provided the wine this evening. I couldn't help but notice Lady Rohelia has not responded to my messages. Has she tried the wine? You would know he hasn't been drinking.
She's been withholding on the drinks of late.
Oh, I see. How interesting. Well, it's all the same to me. The wine gets drank either way, and I get paid. It would be a pleasure to introduce you to some of the other guests, should you like to join me. Please come find me, and if you do hear from Lady Rohelia regarding the payment for tonight, and that's also more than welcome. As he steps back to the group here, I would say both Winston and Prince Whisp, you hear this, just the remnants of the conversation. Rohelia, you would both know, is a very wealthy family. This estate, though it's Salvinion's estate, is actually originally the Rohelia estate. What do you do?
I'll turn around and look to the individual that's just next to us and who seems to have something interesting going on. Oh! Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello. How do you do?
I do fine. And how art thou?
It's a slow night.
Well, it's only just started, dear.
Well, better keep it so.
What, slow? I believe there'll be some dancing soon. Hopefully a quick step.
Well, don't do anything unsightly.
I beg your pardon?
Just
What are you implying?
quiet.
One such as I, master of the Wagners? Implying that I would do something unsightly at a ballroom that I was invited to?
I'm sure you know how to behave.
Excuse me, waiter. Have you got a complaints form?
Yes. Oh, well, Master Wagner, what seems to be the issue here?
Well, this individual here has just almost unsullied my name here in front of Prince Whisp.
No, I'm sure the blade of Rohelia would not do such a thing.
It was implying that I was up to some sort of mischief. The night has only begun. At least let me have a few wines before you accuse me.
Well, speaking of wines, can I help you with any of these? As he offers out just a whole tray of just wine glasses and champagne fizzes in front of you. Perhaps this could help ease the tension.
I think you're right. So would you hold the tray for me, please? As one of the guards just takes the tray from the waiter.
Well, yes, of course. Do enjoy. Prince Wisp, as he bows to you and steps back. He steps into the room for a moment and comes back with another with the tray. Yeah, he sees the blood. He bows to you regardless. As he probably thinks that's part of the mask. So as you guys are standing there,
I turn back and just grab 3 glasses, and I pass one to these 2, and I have one for myself. Thank you for that charade of getting what I wanted. Don't accuse me again.
No worries, Sir Wagner, I didn't mean no offense. Just keeping the peace.
Wisp looks at Kael and goes, Blade, don't trust Kenku, and then just smirks and and gives you a little wink.
Surely I can trust you.
You guys,
Surely.
you guys
And,
would see, especially Prince Wisp with the Hunter's Mark, you see this gentleman begins to step down the stairs after having a brief word with the Herald at the top of the stairs.
Do I
Right.
recognize this person at all?
Kael, you do recognize this person. This is the new replacement as the head of security or right-hand man to Lord Maxwell Salvinion. He's keeping his eyes on the scene around him. He looks to be a gentleman with a mask almost like a raven. He's got sleek white hair. And you know that this gentleman is purely known as the Spy. That's what he goes by.
Sure. I'll keep my eye on him while, half turned to the room.
He nods in your direction, noticing your eye. They meet for a moment. A slight smirk on his face as he continues down towards the rest. What do you guys do?
Oh, call.
Let us mingle. And Winston.
Wisp, Wisp looking at Kael because call.
What is it now?
Wisp points at the card. Call.
At what? Sorry.
At the head of security.
The Spy.
Oh,
The spy.
a friend of an old acquaintance. No worries.
Perfect.
Let's mingle then.
As you guys begin to mingle, I'll let you move your tokens. We'll come back to you. Yep.
Can I just shortly...
Mhm.
As we turn, I kind of sleight of hand just drop the wine into the bushes.
Very nice. Yeah, you just pour it away and you're carrying the empty glass with you, I imagine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I kind of wave the waiter and give him the glass.
Perfect. Yeah, you put your glass down on the tray, and he sort of bows to you as you do so. Yeah, you would all notice that Hector is standing up top. He's looking out over the ballroom, but he's almost like he's not been allowed to go down the stairs. He's just watching everything. As Frazzle, Charla, and Aleric, what are you guys doing?
More drinks, maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking to Frazzle and Aleric and whoever else is standing there. Charla doesn't know many people here. Well, she knows, but she's not supposed to. I'm just a guard. And I'll just have a sip of my drink.
Where are you a guard from then?
Temple of Drakar. God of War. Surely you know, right? Surely you've been, right? Paying your respects to great God.
To the God of War.
I like you. Clink.
And as you do so, you see behind you is, first of all, Charla, you would see and notice an individual pulling up very close to you is a neon blue dragonborn. He's a lot shorter than you. He's about 4.5 feet tall. He's wearing a mismatch of what looks to be green and orange tuxedo, and he's got a face mask on, a masquerade mask, which was clearly meant for a human or an elf, not a dragonborn. It's sort of on the end of his snout off to the side. Pleasure to meet you. Name is Sir Pog, as he pulls his sort of bow tie. Father says I should be here today. Are there any drinks going?
Oh, yes. Always nice to see fellow Dragonborn here. I'm sure Frazzle here, that's your name, right? Frazzle
Yes,
here
yes.
can concoct you something very nice.
Produce a drink, and I'm sure that... Was it Caprone? The kobold gentleman here? As you see this gentleman who is very muscular, but quite short because it's a kobold with a black and gold, almost like a wrestler mask on his head, covering both sides. He looks at you both with a mustache, and I would say, Aleric, you notice immediately there's no roll needed. It is a very obviously fake mustache that he seems to be twirling as he says to you,
Cabron! Well, it seems we both have mustaches. How do you do? You look like a warrior yourself.
Haven't met you, but my name is Aleric. Hollow, Aleric Hollow.
Ah,
Sword for hire, duelist, connoisseur.
connoisseur. Very nice. I am Cabron!
as he reaches out towards the heavens.
Perhaps I can have a drink, Mr. Aleric. Excuse me.
As he gently puts his hand on your shoulder and steps past you to talk to Frazzle.
Are these for Cabron?
You want to drink from Frazzle? You can
Are you
have to
Frazzle?
make you full. Frazzle is name.
Okay, I am Cabron!
As he reaches forward, can I have this one? As he points to one of the ones that you've made on the table.
Frazzle thinks yes, it tastes. Frazzle forget, but only one way to find out.
Perhaps I have this one. One for Cabron! And one for my friend, Mr. Pog. Drakeheart Pog. Dragonheart Pog.
As he sort of
Og.
waves past Aleric. One for me, please.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she'll let them grab the ones that they want.
Perfect. Yeah, they grab one drink each, whichever you hand to them. Do they need to roll, or
Yeah.
do they?
If they drink it.
Sure. We'll just say quickly that they roll. So I'll do a quick 1d6 and a 1d6. The first one, which was Cabron, drinks and gets a 1.
Yeah.
The second one gets a 5, which is Pog.
Okay, so the one with the 5, which you already had, he wants to compliment everyone within 20 feet.
Mr. Aleric, you're Hollow, right? The famous knight. My father told me stories about you. You look fantastic in person, much taller. So handsome, and you, the most beautiful dragonborn I've ever seen. Oh, Mother would be so envious. If only she was here to see you. And the other one?
Which one's the other one?
Cabron has got the roll the nat 1.
He falls in love with the person on his right the next minute.
Mr. Aleric, you're a good man. Perhaps you'd like to see some kobold action.
As he flaunts his chest, and you see his chest basically opens up, and you can just see the muscles moving as he moves them up and down. He's ripped. He's obviously a pro wrestler of some sort. How he got an invite, you're not sure.
Well, care to see the rest of the ornaments?
While I have to compliment you on the body,
Thank you.
maybe you should save that for a later moment with one of the lovely ladies within the court.
But no, I must have you, Mr. Hollow. For without you, my heart is hollow. Cabron!
But, Mr. Cabron, we just met. I am not the one who falls in love that easily.
Perhaps not you, but maybe for me. You could be that guy for me.
How long does this last, by the way?
A minute.
Okay. For the next minute, he's standing very close to you.
Well, Pog, perhaps you could tell him my feats, no?
He goes on to explain how he's also barely just met this guy, but thinks he's clearly an established wrestler and he got an invitation, so. But yeah, as they have their drinks, and after a minute, Cabron goes,
Oh, sorry, Mr. Hollow. I'm actually not interested in men. No offense meant.
It's all fine. We both have a love for the moustache, right?
Of course, you've noticed my fantastic mustache. I grew it myself. Cabron!
as he extends his arms once again to the heavens.
Perhaps you will join us.
I give this look over my shoulder at Frazzle, like, what is this? What? Side effect?
It's all
Experiment?
good. I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
All right.
As as you guys have this moment, we'll come back to the other group who are now center of the dance floor. Winston, Wisp, and Kael. What is it that you guys are doing?
One thing I just wanted to do before we moved away there. Can I perception check that sleight of hand to tip the wine away?
On
Please.
Kael. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Let's have a deception roll from Kael, and we'll have a perception check from versus the perception check of Wisp.
A sleight of hand or deception?
Up to you. I'll let you decide, as it's two different things.
Damn.
As Prince Wisp noticed, you poured the wine away.
Prince Wisp turns to you, Kael, and just says, "Poisons," but very kind of like a curious face.
You never know. You never know. Just keep wary.
Prince Wisp kind of pulls this like stick wand-like thing out from like under their robes. Can check. Can check.
You do you.
Yeah, screw it. I lose my hunter's mark, unfortunately, doing this, but it's the thing that makes a lot of sense.
As he
I
does
will.
it, I would drop my cane to the floor as a distraction, just in case it's not supposed to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I kind of, not the hunter's mark. I'm gonna cast detect poison and disease
Perfect.
on
Yes. Sorry.
the wine.
Mhm. Okay.
So lose my hunter's mark. But yes, I'll cast detect poison and disease, please.
Perfect.
Which I can.
As you do so, there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with this wine. It's actually quite a nice, valuable wine. It doesn't appear to be anything other than wine itself. Crushed grapes and some fermented notes of other fragrances.
That's up for the next 10 minutes. But
Perfect.
realizing this, go! And just throws it back.
Perfect. Very nice. Yeah, you down your drink as we come to Bardna. Winston, you're center of the crowd here. What are you doing? As both of them see you step between their conversation. Hello there. Who might
I
you
wanted
be?
to get a vague like sort of vibe on their conversation.
Mhm.
Is it serious or jovial? It's basically
It's jovial.
I want to know. Okay,
It's
cool.
jovial, but it's hard to tell because the fellow to your right appears very the guy in the white outfit with the sort of the pearled mask on the sort of white mask with pearls across it. He looks quite sort of happy to be here, quite thirsty, and he's looking at the other gentleman who appears to be quite low energy, and he's very okay, whatever you say, like that sort of vibe.
I walk into the scene then, just going, hello, Winston Wagner. Technically Lord Wagner now. It was my 18th just a few days ago.
Welcome, Lord Wagner. I'm Lord Velo Feathercast, as you see the elven gentleman with the white sort of tunic and everything about him. He looks pristine. He's he's incredibly pale with pointy elven ears, and he's somebody you recognize the Feathercast name as something of quite nobility almost in this city, known as sort of mages and wizards who came to a lot of wealth. What brings you to tonight's event? Was your father not able to come? I was so hoping to speak with one of them.
Well, by all means. Lord Feathercast, may I say? Lord Feathercast, you can speak to me all you like. I have actually come here on Father's request, or should I say Papa's request. He, wanted to make sure that I, proved myself, and, well, I saw you from across the room and thought, well, it'd be rude not to introduce myself. My father speaks highly of you, and I have to say, as a fellow spellcaster myself, us wizards and mages need to stick together, don't you think?
I could not agree more. I was so hoping to speak to him, though, your father. Perhaps you know as well of the, how should I put this? The being?
Of course I know as to what you speak. And I just tap my mask, which is a clear symbol.
Oh, I see. Well, some of us actually do worship Vorathkar. Myself included, as you see, he's very pale. Everything about him, and he seems to know a lot about you and your family.
Well, Mr. Feathercast, Lord Feathercast, as you must know of my family's introductions to said person, I did just turn 18. And I just smile.
Ah, well, I recently turned myself, as he sort of smiles slightly and points to his mouth, and you see he's got a fang. Well, it's early days. Fortunately, it's a nighttime ball, after all.
It is. One second. And I reach towards one of my guards and grabs another drink. For you, Lord Feathercast. I took these to make sure that I had a few spare.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes.
And I apologize. Let me introduce. This is Prince Whisp.
Prince Whisp! Oh, how darling. I've just come to see you come in, actually. You made quite an entrance.
Crypt!
Well, sure. From the crypt, if you must. It is delightful to meet you nonetheless. As you notice, both of you, not even trying to hide it, he pulls from inside his sort of tuxedo here. He pulls out from his tunic, he pulls out a little vial and opens it and pours it into the glass. As you see this red liquid falling into the wine. Yes, delightful. And drinks it. Winston, you know immediately this is a vial of blood. This gentleman has some form of vampiric nature to him. Beside you, very quiet, watching the whole scene, you then hear, "Hello there. The name is Mortimer. Mortimer Graves."
Well, a pleasure to meet you too, Mortimer Graves. I'm less familiar with yourself. Care to enlighten me?
I run the family crypt. I'm the Grave Master.
Oh, the Grave Master. Well, Prince Wisp, I'm sure you have a word or two for this one.
Crypt.
Sure. Perhaps. There's a certain aroma you become familiar with around bodies. Those decaying.
Prince Wisp just points his mouth.
Well, I would say from his attire, that they recently were there. I don't get the scent myself, though.
He looks at you, and his eyes slowly move across to your guards.
Ah, yes, I do think that portly fellow behind them might be up to so good as well.
Perhaps. Lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you too, Graves. And I lean into him, and I just say, utter a word of this and my father will hear about it. And I step back.
You see, despite the mask, you can see that his cheek opens up as if he smiles. All families hold secrets.
Indeed they do, Master Graves.
And as you guys are having this conversation, Kael, sorry, let's come to Wisp first. Wisp.
All Wisp says is he looks at they look at the Graves person and says, "Grapes, reagents, family, curse," and then just smile and nods.
If you are asking, I may have some things if you need them. He pulls aside his trench coat, and you see there's just pockets filled with all kinds and manners of quite vile bits and pieces.
Take your pick.
Wisp will see like a finger with like a signet ring on it, like a really old decaying finger, and go, "That's what I need." And points at it.
Anything for royalty. As he pulls it out, this was his, you know, as he hands it to you. The King of Nazaron. Or so they say.
The king will be most displeased. And he smiles and nods and just puts it in his finger.
Perfect. Yeah, as all of this is going on, I'd say that Winston, you get talking with Feathercast here. Mortimer and Wisp, you have a conversation. You notice that the spy, is walking around, maybe engaging with the gentleman above, Captain Skipper, who you haven't met yet. And down below, Kael, you come towards some very high, wealthy-looking families. As each of these lords and ladies before you are almost kept at a distance from everyone else. It's as though the other nobles want to get close, but no, they're not allowed to. You are familiar with this area. You've walked this ground many times. At least this ballroom. You've been in here for many events. These people are regulars. Before you, standing closest to you, you would know, is Lady Moreau. Next to her, down on her left, is Lord Moreau. Opposite, Lord De La Rosa. And last but not least, Lord Ravengard. Each of them wearing masks. They're very royal, noble families from this area. What do you do?
I pick up the cane I dropped and just have like an ever so slightly look around for any, you know, hidden objects that that people might be hiding under skirts or in boots, but just ever so slightly, obviously not looking up skirts. But,
you don't
know.
You don't see anything that looks out of place. Most of the people here look quite regal. Some are dancing to the violins. You see in the corner these two gentlemen down on the bottom right who you would know as Master Osiris Hymir Black. This gentleman here with the green sort of buried mask. And you've also got his partner, his husband. You have his husband here who is Ardrin Hymir Black, who's with the Dia de los Muertos style mask. You see them sort of start to sort of dance together. But yeah, you hear before you just hear Lady Moreau say, "Oh, well, there's something about tonight. I wasn't sure I was going to come here, but I decided to come. I don't know where she is, Lady Rogelia. She never comes. She's never at these events." Do you say anything?
I rise up and I look at her and kind of step forward.
Oh.
Sir, Lady Moreau, excuse my lady. She's
Oh, it's the boy.
disposed for the evening.
Where's up? Aren't you her guard? As you hear Lord Ravengard down south of you. Perhaps, is she unwell, or is there something that... Perhaps she doesn't like our company. She never arrives when she means to.
She always enjoys company. She's just disposed, resting.
Yes, well, I'm sure she is, but it'd be nice to see her, not just her lapdog, as he looks you up and down. Lord Moreau sort of looks at you. Perhaps you could pass a word to her, maybe. Perhaps you could do so. Maybe that is something you could do for us?
Of course, I live to serve the houses.
Sorry, my dog just walked in. Well, if you're willing to do so, just let her know we miss her company, and perhaps you could say that my wife and I, we are missing her ever so much.
I will pass it along and thank you kindly for your concerns.
Lord De La Rosa steps forward.
Hello there. Welcome. It is good to see you, Kael, right? That's your name?
Yes,
Perhaps you
Kael,
could give
Ardeen.
her our heart and soul.
As he pulls from his lapel, he pulls out a rose.
Perhaps you could give her this. On behalf of all of us, to let her know that she is missed.
As he sniffs it,
A rose of De La Rosa is always welcome in any household.
as he puts it forward to you. You know that
Um,
this is quite a nice gesture, and you've seen this happen before.
Thank you ever so kindly, and he kind of bows a little bit and steps back as he pockets the
Yeah.
rose.
As he steps forward, you would notice he puts his hand on Lady Moreau's waist, and you can see she has a slight smirk. You notice this passively, almost like the top of her lips smiles slightly, and she looks at him as he hands you the rose.
Give her my corazon, my heart. Tell her that we mean well, and I wish to see her soon.
And he sort of bows to you
If you don't mind, I will go back to my drink.
as he steps back and starts to have a drink. And you can see he starts talking to Lord Ravengard. The other two sort of close you out. The Moreaus sort of look at you as you walk away. And you hear Lady Moreau, as you do so, I cannot stand the helpers. And yeah. It's at this moment, as you step back, all of you in the room, no matter where you are, you just hear, suddenly, a slice. Blood. Before you, somewhere in the vicinity, one of the nobles appears to have been sliced up. His neck slit. His body falls to the floor. And immediately you hear a from the nobles around him, all of which are men, including his husband. He looks around. Something feels off. Something suddenly changes. You can see he appeared to have been mid-conversation, his sentence ending in that wet sort of gargle slash as crimson splashes across his mask and the floor around you. He collapses lifeless, and you see, as panic ripples across the room, you see Hector Costello rushes down. The music stops. Lights flicker. The doors around you all slam shut. All of the butlers close the doors shut tightly. Remain where you are, Hector calls out. Lord Salvinion, he's ordered that no one leave. What is this? What is the meaning of this? As you see the nobles begin to look around nervously, huddling together towards the center. You see a couple of people heading towards, and it's then that a mist falls across the room, as suddenly the whole room has a mist almost like blood in the air. It's then that you hear it a second time. This time from the center of the room, as the guard himself, the spy, is lain, falls and collapses as if he's coughing up blood. Someone clutching at his throat. There's no wound, no blood steaming from his eyes or nose. You just see the blood puffing out of his mouth. A third noble looks over towards them. One steps back in awe, and as they step towards the Moreaus, you just see chaos. Everybody's panicking. What do you do?
As this happens, I would like to use my eye for detail if I could. And check for any hidden creatures around.
Cool. If you could put it in the chat for me, please.
Yeah, will do. Come on, open up.
I immediately cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yeah.
There.
You can use a bonus action to make a wisdom perception check to spot a hidden creature or object to make an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. Yeah. Let's have you do a perception check, please. With a 15, you see the bodies on the floor. You can see footsteps around the blood on the floor here. They lead from down here up to the center, and now they lead over here. But you don't see anything of a creature. There's just footsteps.
And I will immediately hiss to the people around me, "Watch out, there's a hidden blade."
Oh my god, get away from me! As she pushes you away and steps back. As all of them step into the corner and they move away, they begin to head towards the window.
Can I
You then
keep looking for those steps?
Yeah, you just see the steps here. They end there. And the other nobles begin to run down south. There's panic. It's pandemonium as all of the nobles begin to look around. The nobles who you haven't spoken to start to panic and rush towards the doors as if to try and get away from the scene. They're guarded by the butlers who aren't letting them through. You see Pog and Cabron heading down towards everybody, towards the help as well on the right-hand side as they stand there. Is anyone doing anything?
I'm making a go for the upstairs, see if I can get kind of like a good viewpoint up there. And considering the smoke, you know what? I'll fire. Screw it, I don't care about this person's place. I'm gonna fire an arrow through the glass window, smash it, and get some air in there.
At the bottom here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's go. Yeah. What are the ones down the bottom? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you crack the glass, but the fog seems to linger in the room.
Oh.
As if
I'll continue going upstairs. Tell me when to stop, basically, but I'll continue.
No, you can go upstairs. As you do so, you just see the others. Charla, Frazzle, Aleric, what are you guys doing?
First, I would probably ask, is this one of your drinks again? You should stop
No.
if it is.
It's not
What?
Frazzle's fault, but Frazzle want the recipe.
In that case, I just cast my divine sense to detect celestial fiends and undeads. I can throw it up for you.
Okay, celestial fiends and undeads. Okay.
Halloween one shot, right?
Yeah. What's the range on this?
60 feet for now.
Yeah, you feel undeads coming from the center of the room. There appears to be 3 pings coming back at you.
Then I'm going there.
Cool. Yeah. You walk towards there and you see that it's coming from these 3 guards of Winston, who appear to be motionless.
Hello? Stop doing this. It's a bit bad for breath, you know?
May I ask, who are you referring this to?
These 3 over there, undead, right? My
No,
divine,
do not be so preposterous. They
my
are gods
divine
of
sense.
Wagner's.
My divine sense is pinging. Something here is not right.
Mortimer looks to you and rolls his eyes.
Oh my! This corpse is becoming undead! Quickly! And I just kick its head.
Whose head?
The corpse.
Oh,
just north of me. That she
Spy,
stood there.
yeah.
I'll walk up and I'll just be like, "Oh, the thing's reanimating! It must
You
be
think-
missed."
You think is this one?
Yes, chop it
All
up.
right. I'll just brandish my great sword and I'm ready to strike.
What are you doing? What is this? Guys!
This guy says he's being reanimated.
Ah, well, only someone that
Reanimated?
cast the spell would defend such a thing. And I look towards this man.
What are you doing? What? No, it's not me. I'm just a simple captain.
Good cover story if I've ever heard one.
No, it's not.
Does my divine sense ping at him?
No, he appears to be
No.
a normal dude.
No, it's not this guy. We need another guy.
Frazzle.
The corpse.
Frazzle, Aleric, what are you doing?
Aleric, having seen pretty much some battle on the battlefield, he immediately rushes over to the corpse in the middle. You can see, probably after that these two are going at it, kicking the corpse and saying that to each other that they, like, I don't know, did something undead to it. Investigating what happened, because he has seen corpses, and maybe he can, like, figure something out.
While he's doing that, because she wanted to do it to Charla and then she ran off, so then you started running off, so I'd like to think Frazzle's clinging onto your leg. She's like,
Mr. Allen Key, you look strong, here you go.
and she starts enhancing your armor.
Oh, thank you.
You gain a +1
to your AC.
to your armor.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get a +1 to your AC. Is it an investigation check that you're doing?
It is, yes.
Perfect. Yeah. So you're investigating the body. What are you looking for exactly?
Clues on what happened. Maybe if I can recognize a weapon. Maybe you can, like, see footprints around. Anything that can aid us in resolving the matter.
Do you want to have a look at your investigation check, please?
16.
It is a 16. It is whispered, but I can't see it, so it's a 16. Yeah, with a 16, he appears to be bleeding from inside his mouth. The wound looks fresh. His tongue appears to have cuts on it. He's obviously swallowed something or been injured in some way internally in his mouth. You get that immediately. He's been coughing up blood. It's as though he's drowned here rather than died. Like he couldn't breathe for that moment. That's what you encounter, yeah.
Would I recognize something like poison or anything, or?
It looks like more like he was cut in the throat, but from the inside.
From the inside, okay.
Yeah, rather than a poison.
Strange markings from the inside to the outside. That's particular.
Quite talented, I would say. Obviously, if it wasn't a murder, but yes.
Well, potentially, yeah. Alec Hollow, former captain of the guards. Nice to meet you. Oh, you. Anything noteworthy here? Except the corpse?
There's a second corpse.
Captain Skipper, we already met at the bar, remember?
I wasn't aware that you were captains. We're both captains. But if I can help at all, let me know.
Oh, I see. Coming back to the scene of the crime.
Oh, good. This guy. He puts his hand up to you, and you would see that there's a man in the corner who appears to be crying, holding a body. Kael, you would notice. You would also notice, Kael, where you are, that the Lord Ravengard has pushed this butler out of the way, and they appear to be frustrated. They didn't move easily as he begins to try and kick this door down. And it's then that you hear it. The third time. This time, Lord Ravengard is...
As that happens, can I cast Fairy Fire on that spot?
Yes, can you put it in the chat for me, please? Fairy Fire. Ooh, I need to check a rule very quickly. I need to check a rule. Bear with me. Bear with me as I look this up. No. Okay, cool. Hold on. Yeah, no, nothing happens. You see the body falls limp, and it's as though a chandelier or a light from above has fallen onto him and killed him. It's come from above. He bleeds onto the floor as you just see this mark of blood.
From my vantage spot, do I see anything extra?
You saw that the chandelier fell. Can I have a perception check for me, please?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be at advantage, but you are the only one looking in that direction.
You know what? Can I... For lucky, do I have to say before
Nope.
I make the roll?
No, you can change it.
I'll spend a point of lucky then.
Okay.
And... Same roll. 2 14s.
The 14. However, you do notice this appeared to have been attacked from below. Something knocked this or severed the rope that holds up these chandeliers, or the metal that holds it up, from almost directly below it. Something fired up. It's as though it only needed a string to pull, and it was just gone. But you notice that it comes from sort of down here somewhere before it fell. There was a sound.
Sir, the chandelier
Keep an eye
fell.
out.
And I'm just gonna run through it. Is my divine sense pinging in that direction?
There doesn't appear to be any pings. It's all behind you now as you head on over. And you guys hear the screams of Lady Moreau, the Della Rosa, and they're all looking wide-eyed. They can't believe this has happened as they're just pinning themselves up against the glass. You see the other nobles are in panic. They're in disarray. They're trying to push down the doors. Some of them pushing against them. You can see they're screaming. One or two head up towards the staircase above. You can see that Pog and Capron on the right-hand side are also pleading with the guard to let them through. And it's then that you see it. Pog and Capron, both of them, fall almost instantly to the ground.
Come out, you coward! Fight me like a man!
Okay, I'm not playing anymore. The next body that drops, I will be casting Fireball upon it. I fucking dare you. And I pull out my wand, and I'm like holding a little red bead starts to form at the top of it.
Yeah. As you all do this, you notice that the two gentlemen on your left are looking around trying to survey the scene. They look to you. So does Captain Skipper here. They both look around. Mortimer also appears to look with you guys. Very interested. Hector, meanwhile, Hector Costello moves over to the bodies and looks at them up and down. But what matter of... What is this? What is happening? The Lord, where? What is going on? As you then hear again that same bloody knife spell. Watching again as another noble right next to you, Charla, falls to the ground, her neck slit open.
I kind of just start swishing. I mean, they must be near. So I just start swishing my greatsword around, almost like in a circular motion. I'll be sure not to hit the one that's still alive, but I'm just like trying. I mean, they must be nearby. I want to hit them.
You guys, Kael, you feel a gust of wind. Charla, you felt for a second something walked past you before this happened. And the door to the bottom left down here springs open.
Arrow.
You shoot at it?
I'll shoot at the door straight away, yeah.
It's actually very hard for you to see it, but I will allow it because we weren't sure on the perception stuff. You shoot at the door?
I'll shoot at the door as it opens, yeah. I've just been holding on, waiting for anything to happen as kind of a trigger.
As the door swings open, you let loose an arrow.
That's a 24 to hit.
Would it not be at disadvantage because they're invisible?
It would be at disadvantage.
Because you can't
Isn't
see
there
them.
anything
Yeah, that's
happening with the fairy fire? It lasts for a minute.
It's an 18 to hit.
You don't see anything. And yes, it's still up. An 18 to hit. As you just hear the whistle. It goes past and lands here. You're confused because you know it went straight to the door and yet nothing. You then see the waitress kicks the body over to the side, closes the doors, and stands looking into the room. Her face doesn't appear to move. She doesn't appear shocked by this. What do you guys do?
Can I roll an Arcana check of some sorts on the mist that's in the room?
Absolutely, you can.
Cool. Oh, that's a bad roll. 15?
A 15.
Wait, do I have anything for this? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Go for
Would I
it.
be able to assist if I see this because she wants to know the recipe?
The recipe of the mist?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah, why not? Sure, you get advantage on this.
Sure.
Fair enough. As you're trying to guess this.
29.
Wow, I wasn't expecting such
I get a plus 11.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
low.
rolled a 4 on the first one.
Okay. Winston. This mist is incredibly sinister. It's giving off incredibly dark magic. You would recognize this as blood magic. It's something which is necrotic in nature. And what's eerily unfamiliar about it is there's a hint of celestial essence there as well. Something about this is otherworldly. It's got a mix of necrotic and celestial energy. You're familiar with both, especially necrotic, and this is incredibly sinister. It's as though it's heavy.
It doesn't feel...
It's almost like it's making you feel damp.
It doesn't feel anything related to the being, right? Because as far as I'm aware, they're not celestial? No. Okay.
It doesn't feel related.
In that case, then I will take a super quick scan of the area using that same Arcana check to see if I can assume where the source of that power is coming from. In particular, someone has recently just told me that they are potentially a vampire, and they have gathered up with 2 other individuals wearing similar coloured masks. I'm going to look in their direction, I think, is where... But if it's not them, I will then scan everyone else to see if I can see where the source is.
First things first, you notice that Lord Feathercast is salivating. His eyes are wide. The room smells delicious. You can see he's looking at Captain Skipper here, and you can see as you look around, the origin of this is this doorway. It's coming from there. With a 29, you can see the mist appears to have come up from there.
And so it's come through the doorway, or it's from the doorway?
Coming out of that doorway.
Well, I said earlier that I had a fireball prepared, so fuck it. I fireball that door.
Okay.
Yeah. I had it. It's ready. I just launch the fireball at the door, and if the woman don't move, that's her fault.
She won't move. She'll stand in the door.
Cool. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay. Can I have your position of where it goes, please?
On that spot there. I think... Okay, so there's 5 individuals in total that are involved. Give me 2 seconds.
Your grandma's fucking dead,
I would say, for the sake of brevity, I did state that these ones were against the windows, so they would be there.
Okay, so is it just Kael?
It would be Kael that's in vicinity, yeah.
What about this guy? He's in.
Okay, well, fine. Here, there you go. He would be there. They would be south. They would be against the walls. They would be looking wide-eyed, shocked, but literally pressing against the windows.
Okay, and then because I am an evoker, I will be able to create pockets of relative safety, and I will make sure that Kael is protected from the blast, so they do not take any damage.
Okay. Yeah.
If they succeed on their save.
Yeah.
If they don't, they take half.
Huh, okay. So you set a fireball in that direction?
Yeah, there you go. It is a dex save, please.
Okay. Bear with me. It definitely hits him.
So you take half.
As the
Yeah,
other
uncanny
one...
dodge that half. Still.
Oh.
Can you uncanny dodge?
Yes,
Well,
a save,
Yeah,
right?
you can.
Could I do a reaction and?
Yeah.
So you half the half. So
You have to
take,
have to
what,
take a quarter
8?
of the damage. 8 points of
I think
damage.
you take 8 points of damage.
And you said it's a
Okay.
dex save?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As the waitress is hit.
Yeah, I don't protect her. She takes 30. I've just watched her kick her body over and stand in front of the door. That bitch is getting lit up. 34 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. As you hit her, it incinerates her, but she's still standing. And in her place, you see... Okay, yeah, there it is. You see, it's a doppelganger. You know this creature to be something incredibly sinister. You've seen them before. Your father employs them. Yeah. And it's with that before we do take and roll initiative, I'm going to ask us all to take a quick break. So we will be back in 5 minutes, and then we'll roll initiative for what's coming ahead. But yeah, we'll be right back. And we're back. New mask is on. Very quick shout out to the mask developer, which was Dr. Mappo, and also animated battle map. So thank you. Go check them out. They're in the Patreon link down below. Cool. As we continue, you've just fireballed this thing. You can see around the room, the other butlers look shocked. The waitresses look horrified at this creature that's emerged. As their form breaks and the doppelganger appears, you just see this vicious looking thing with teeth jagged in all angles and directions. You can see their long tongue with blood all over their face. You can see their long fingers with nails that seem to go on forever as he looks to you, and you can see as his mouth is open wide. We roll initiative. Can I please ask everybody to do so? I will also roll for the others who are involved in this combat. And you will see their names. Cool. As you're joined...
I will ask, because we all know how this happens when a fighter is in your party. If Winston is willing to swap initiative, because I have the alert feature.
And you are right next to each other, so you technically could be like, let me go, or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll allow it. Do you allow him?
No.
Okay.
Sure. Fine by
Fair
me.
enough. Fair enough. All right. Has everybody rolled initiative? I'll take that as a yes. Has anybody not rolled? We've got Prince Wisp, Frazzle. Winston is there.
Me and all my guards have rolled.
Charla, Aleric. Cool. Everybody's there. Kael. Yes, Kael's there.
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. The first one up is Mortimer. Mortimer, seeing this, sends an arcane burst towards them. It is whispered. Let me just change that.
That's not whispered.
That's not whispered. That's a
We all
crit.
saw it. That was a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, you whispered to me. Sorry, that was confusing. Yes, he does a critical hit and rolls 27 points of damage straight into this creature, who falls flat to the ground, dead. It is with that they all turn to you, the three of them. We must see what's behind that door. You hear from this gentleman, Carlos. Perhaps we should all go together. Would you guys care to join me?
Of course.
By all means, you can lead
Let's
the
go.
way.
Can I
Perhaps I'll
roll?
stay.
Can I roll insight on him saying that? Like, does it seem
Sure.
at all suspicious?
Yep, you can definitely roll
Earlier
insight.
he approached me and kind of said he brought the wine and now he wants to inspect murderous things.
As Feathercast sort of steps to the side. I don't think I'll be joining, but good luck down there. As he steps away. If it's alright with you. Choose life.
I mouth to him as he steps away. And the thing I mouth is "Save me one."
He nods knowingly. Okay. Alright. What do you guys do? As I guess after Mortimer, he ends his turn, he walks towards all of you and sort of joins the others as you see this gentleman moves away. We come to Kael. What do you do?
What's the what do I gain from like checking his like the way he says like how to investigate?
Oh, the insight.
in there?
Yeah, no, he appears genuine. He looks concerned for everybody around you. Doesn't seem to be hiding anything. he wants to get to the bottom of this and wants this to be over as soon as possible. He's concerned for his life as well as those around him.
Okay,
That's what you feel.
Cool. Well, I just step towards the creature and I try to investigate whatever it's left of. Like, does it shed clothes as it shifts into that form?
It does shed that. Everything it was wearing, it's just like this naked skin being, basically. It sort of copies the exact look of whatever it's consumed or killed. You can see its body lies limp on the floor. It's been attacked with fire. It's a little bit singed. It's also got like magical looking burns on it from Mortimer, who fired that arcane blast towards it.
Can I investigate the creature or something? Like check on the body, find any maybe notes or anything that would determine
It doesn't have any
what's been
pockets.
going on with
It's
it?
been blocking the door. You just see that it falls limp, and it has one arm trying to block the door as it did so. That's what you would see
Okay.
with an
Then I
investigation.
just
won't
try and
ask for a
shove it
check.
out of the door.
Cool. Yeah, you move it aside. Yeah. As before you see is basically just the doorway, and it has a sort of faintly glowing red bottom of it. Red color.
Sure. I look behind me and I guess step forward and try and open the door.
You open the door. Perfect. Yeah, you open the door and you see what looks like an immediate stone step or staircase leading down towards a red light at the bottom. It's incredibly deep. There's some red light coming from the bottom. It's a stone staircase. It looks as though it was carved down, almost like a giant serpent has gone through the stone, and you can see the stone steps all the way down. The mist, as you open the door, floods into the room behind you.
So essentially, Kael knows this house, so this was never
You've
here
never been
before,
here
right?
before. You've
Oh.
never been to this room before. You've been in the ballroom. You've never been behind this door.
Oh,
You've never
so I
known
don't
what's
know
there.
this door. Okay, cool.
No.
But does it look normal? Like,
No, this is very off.
Yes.
This is very off. The walls
Cool.
look damp with this thick mist that's coming from below.
I guess I step away from the door though, and just wait for other people and just, look at what other people are doing.
Perfect. Yeah. Winston, we come to you.
No bother. Well, I better get involved somewhat, considering I've incinerated the doorway. Guards! And I clap my hands and walk 30 feet this way, and my turn.
And your turn. Perfect. Yeah. Cool. Captain Shipper here. He steps up. Shall we all go have a look? There appears to be something there as he walks towards the doorway. For the sake of brevity, do all of you head towards the doorway together? Who goes with you? Are you all going?
I want to do something else.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, have any of the other waiters blocking doors reacted in any way to anything going on?
Yes, as I said, they were absolutely petrified and scared of whatever this was. They appear to be trying to open the doors to get into the other rooms, as they look horrified by this.
So it's only the one waiter that was being
It's
super
only
sus.
the one that seems to be super suspicious.
Okay,
All the
cool.
others
I will
appear
hop
to be
down.
trying to calm the guests and panicking themselves.
I will hop down.
Perfect. Yeah, you hop over. And head down. Everybody heads down, including you guys have actually been quite lucky because I was doing rolls to see who was killed here. You've got 3 casters with you, or 3 people joining you on the next map, which is Captain Schipper, Mortimer Graves, and Carlos de Ville, the Vintner, as you move to the next map. As you guys step through, this door that's opened up, it's almost as if it's had a groan of air come out, this exhale of a long, stagnant breath, as this sort of mist comes through into the room. A stairwell leads down and then spirals downward, carved directly into this bedrock beneath the Salvinion Estate. The deeper you go, the more the air changes. The warmth of the ballroom behind you gives way to a wet, clinging chill. Each step echoes as you walk your way down here. Bear with me 1 second.
As this is quite a walk, can I do what I want to do, or would you say is it not the time?
Absolutely. You are talking to people, and as they're going down, I imagine Frazzle, you stand by the door. What do you do?
Yeah, as people start walking past me, I start handing them stuff. So, like, I don't know, whoever comes past me first.
Winston.
Well, no, I assume it's Winston because he's the first one that I wrote down.
Yep.
Frazzle sees people falling over. Frazzle can help. Drink these when need.
And you get.
Oh.
And I will type it all in chat so people have an easier time. But you get 3 potions, one of which is a Slurp and Stitch, a wee juice, and a werewolf milk.
That's what's on the labels.
That's on the labels.
Wee juice, werewolf milk, and slurp and stitch. Okay.
Slurp and Stitch, if you've ever had a healing potion, looks very similar. The other 2 probably a bit different.
Okay.
Oh, I've never directly handed anything, but so if you could take it for me, thank you.
As he
And one of my guards takes the 3 potions.
Perfect. Yep. So you're given 3. The next one behind would be Kael, I imagine, as he's closest.
Kael gets also everyone gets a Slurp and Stitch. And then Kael gets a Bonk Be Gone and a wee juice.
Bonk be gone.
Who's next?
The next one would
Me.
be Charla. Charla charging in.
Charla gets a Zip Go Zoom, Bonk Be Gone, and Screamy Soup.
Creamy soup. Okay.
And the Slurp and Stitch.
Very nice.
Can I just open one up, crack one open, and drink it straight away?
Which one do you open?
The zippy zip thing. What was it?
Zip Go Zoom.
Yeah.
Go zoom. Okay.
You certainly can. So, you do need to roll a 1d6.
All right.
Oh wow, walking speed increase by 10.
Uh-oh.
And that one.
Sorry, guys. So, the reason that Frazzle, I just will elaborate on this very quickly. The reason that Frazzle has so many elixirs is because only the healing ones work. The other ones are so experimental that they don't always work, which in your case, this doesn't. And now you get to roll a d20.
Oh, brother. An 11.
An 11.
Higher than 10.
You are polymorphed into a sheep until the start of your next turn.
It's okay. It's only a little
We'll
while.
say that you turn into you have this drink, you turn into a sheep, and the rest walk past you and before you turn back. Aleric goes past, seeing the sheep.
I can really see how that would be helpful in the upcoming adventure.
Bah!
Red Bull gives you wool.
Who's next? Wisp?
Aleric, I think, would be next.
Whisp will go last.
Okay, you get Slurp and Stitch, 1 werewolf milk, and 1 Zip Go Zoom. And then Wisp gets 1 Bonk Be Gone and 1 Screamy Soup.
How big is the sheep?
And this.
It's a regular sheep size.
Does the sheep look mountable? Can I use the sheep as a mount?
It only lasts for about a minute, but
That's perfect. That's
Not
all,
even.
that's...
6 seconds.
Okay, it lasts for 6 seconds.
Wisp will make the attempt. Because
Wisp goes over to
look,
it.
I've just seen this. This seems like the purposeful reason of why this has been done there, and everyone is just ignoring our mount.
You try to go over towards it, and before you can place your hand on the sheep, she turns back to Charla. Charla, you just see.
Oh, hello. What's this then?
Hello. Let me just look at my notes of things that people have said. Can I help you?
No. Can I help you? It's okay. If you need Charla to carry, Charla will carry you, at least until we get there, because then I have to bonk the bad guys, okay?
Wisp will take being carried for a bit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Wisp and Charla are walking down together. The rest of you head down. I would say that, for the sake of brevity, Captain Skipper, Mortimer Graves, and Carlos DeVille follow behind. They don't take any of the potions as they do so. They just walk on in behind you guys. But as you
The only thing I very quickly do is I pull out the dead corpse of a bat, and as I throw it in the air, it animates to life, and you can see that it's stitched up by various different bat parts.
Very, very nice. Yeah, as you throw your bat into the air.
As I cast Find Familiar, but that's
And then as soon as you guys start heading down, the deeper you go, the more the air changes. The warmth of the ballroom behind you gives way to a wet, clinging chill. Each step echoes with a hollow drip, drip, drip. Soon the scent hits you. It's a mixture of iron and rot, almost like wine gone sour and left to curdle and thicken. The mist you saw upstairs now creeps along the walls here, rising from the cracks in the stone around you like steam from a wound. It clings to your clothes, you feel damp and heavy, leaving that copper taste on your tongue. And as the stairs open out onto a narrow stone platform, you all see before you overlooking a vast chasm beneath the manor is a hidden canyon of carved black rock. Far below, the crimson mist looks thick. It's churning almost like a living thing, moving and swirling, and seething with a faint, unnatural glow. It spills up through the fissures in the walls, crawling towards you in slow, sentient curls, as if alive. The only way forward is this bridge, and the bridge it is. You see, cut into it is almost from this bone-white stone. Its center arch forms the faint shape of a skull, its empty sockets pouring that red vapor out upwards into thick, twisting plumes. And what you notice across this is 3 figures that stand motionless in the mist. Their forms are still, their silhouettes appear human. Each wears the servant's garb of the House Salvinion, but their faces aren't quite right. Too smooth, too symmetrical. And as the fog drifts around them, their eyes glint like wet glass. One speaks in a perfect imitation of Hector Costello's voice. The feast continues below. Then their faces ripple, like jaws unhinging from their sockets. You see that the 3 of them change into that form you saw previously of the doppelganger from above. You see that they almost like wax, the flesh slides off their faces, revealing their true form as they draw daggers slick with blood and step into the bridge's nose sort of main corridor. One speaks to you and looks across. Come. The bridge creaks. The stone appears to almost float in this area, and something far beneath laughs in a voice. You all hear it. It's almost like a giggle. What do you guys do? As I would say that you all stepped through, and behind you, you also saw, as we came to the end of his turn, Charla, we'll start with you. But yeah, you have the others with you. What do you do?
Do we keep?
We'll keep this turn order because it's technically still the same combat. You guys have just continued down the stairs. I'm not going to roll again unless you guys want to do so.
I can't see a turn order.
The
Yeah.
turn is wrong. That's why I'm
Okay,
asking.
let me clear it and then we'll go again. Perfect. Yep.
Also, aren't
We
those
also-
those three guys with us?
They are. I'm about to put them on the map. I
Okay,
wasn't
cool,
because it
sweet.
was random on who you would be left alive. These are the ones you've had. But yes, they are still with you. You have Carlos, Mortimer, and Captain Skipper here as well. If you guys want to roll for, I get a chuckle every single time. If you want to go for this, initiative.
Do I get my 20 back?
Tim and I don't have HP apparently visible.
Okay, bear with me 1 second. Back. Okay, technical difficulty sorted. You have the 3 people with you. Carlos DeVille, Mortimer Graves, and Captain Skipper. As you guys go through, Captain Skipper's up first. I closed it again. Let me open it up. Okay, there we go. Yes, Captain Skipper. He goes first, and what he does is he pulls out his pistol and shoots across at the first one closest, which is the doppelganger across the bridge. I'm just trying to check the range. He'll probably run up forward to do so. And he shoots, which with a 15 hits, as he does a whopping 17 points of damage. And that will be his turn. As, yeah, he does 17 points of damage. And you see this bullet hits into the side of the doppelganger. And that is the end of his turn. As we come then
Which
to
one did he go for,
Aleric,
sorry?
the first one. You all saw that it hit the one right at the front here. Aleric, we come to you.
Thank you.
Cool. Aleric takes out his, or he already has out his rapier. He runs towards this side of the map. He's not in range yet for a combat face to face, so he will use an Eldritch Blast to the enemy in front of him. This one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wanna roll?
Which is a 9.
A 9 unfortunately misses.
Let's say it's Eldritch Blast, so yeah, that kind of misses.
Yep.
Nothing much I can do, so that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. As we come to Winston.
I tried rolling for all of my guys, but you can't actually roll initiative for them. So,
They'll go
do you just want them to go on my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. No worries. All 3 of these will rush forward to here, making a wall, and then I will. Yeah, screw it. I turn towards Clive the Bat, and as he's perched on my hand, I just say, Clive, be a good boy, will you? And I will cast Dragon's Breath on Clive. And as I cast Dragon's Breath on Clive, you start to see lightning crackle at the edges of his mouth. And then I throw him into the air to fly off. So that'll be this. Casting that. Cool. And then Clive will fly a whopping 30 feet. Cool. So I'm going to make Clive fly to here, and then he will action dash to here. As he flies on around the outside, and I will stay where I am. That is
Does
my
it
bonus
do
action.
any damage?
Not this turn.
Okay. Cool. You just shared it. Perfect.
Yes, yeah, so that way you can see if
Perfect.
you need to see anything. And then I guess for that was my bonus action. My action, I will throw a chill touch at the. No, that's a touch. I will throw a Toll the Dead at the closest one to us.
Okay.
Wisdom save. DC 16.
18.
It succeeds. Don't worry about it. All
Perfect.
good. My turn done.
Very nice. As we come to Prince Whisp.
Hello. Okay, which one looks the most rough?
You've seen the one in front of you get shot. So the one right in the middle.
Cool. Prince Whisp will jump off of Charla's back and kind of step over to the side there. Get a hunter's mark, the one that's at the front, and then first attack into it.
Okay.
Diddly-diddly-dee. That's a nat 1. Just let me check. I've got Piercer, but I don't think that's helping me here.
What does the
okay.
Hunter's
I'll
Mark
miss
give
that
you?
first one. Hunter's Mark gives me a +6 on the dice. I don't think it gives me
Okay. On the damage or the hit?
on the damage.
Cool. And just so I'm clear, are you using... Can you let me know when you're using the specific spell? Are you using the same arrows, or are all of these those arrows?
All of them come from the 9 live Stealer longbow. Yes.
Okay, so with the first first 5 shots.
So it's just no, it's just if I roll a nat 20.
Oh, it's
roll a
only
nat
nat 20.
20
Okay, sorry. Yes,
Nat 20.
correct.
Nat 20 triggers it.
Perfect.
Okay, so I've got 2 attacks though, so we'll try again. That's a 29 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Grand. So that's 1d6. What did I roll on that d6? Okay, and then an extra d6 for Hunter's Mark. So that's 8 magical piercing damage, and 3 force damage.
Perfect. Yep. As you can see, this slices into his body, and he sort of roars towards you. He's looking bloody. Is that the end of your turn?
That's it for my turn. Yeah.
Very nice. Kael, we come to you.
Kael will take out a small bottle of poison and just apply it to the rapier as he draws it from the sheet.
Very nice.
With his bonus action. And then he steps forward.
Okay.
To here and just holds an action if anything.
You holding an
steps
action?
too close.
If anything comes too close, you're going to slice towards it. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Also, sorry, just one more thing. That front doppelganger is now slowed.
Ah, perfect. Thank you for letting me know.
For 10 feet. It can't move more than 10 feet.
Perfect. Sounds good. Is that the end of your turn, Kael?
So it reduces it by 10 feet.
That's the end, yes.
Perfect. Thank you. As we come then to Charla.
She sort of grabs her great sword and tries to run towards it. She's not dashing, but just getting as far as she can, and then she's sort of slightly out of breath already. But she will then use a bonus action to use Divine Favor. So for 1 minute, all her weapon attacks will have 1 extra d4 radiant damage.
Very
Not
nice.
of any use now, but I will use my breath weapon.
Okay.
For now, I'll see if I can throw it up. 1 second.
I will say, just for whilst we're waiting for Charla's turn, though they look deep, these are actually just quite normal holes. They're sort of just ever like maybe a foot lower. They're not like there's nothing hidden behind anything.
So yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, perfect. 3-foot line that is 5 feet wide, or a cone that's either 15 feet.
Yeah, but it's obviously not
Yep.
a curve. The line to the one that's closest, it will deal acid damage.
Acid damage.
So yeah, Dex saving throw.
Yeah, I can definitely run one of those for you. Let me just do that real quick. 24.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
Never mind.
They have a +4, so that is a
mind.
nat 20. As
So
yeah,
it's
they
still
dodge out of the way.
There's still half damage on a
And-
successful save. They still take half damage.
Yep. You want to
So
roll
it's
damage?
1d10. Why can't I?
2d10.
Why can't I do the clicky click? That's really annoying.
When you reach
Yeah,
character level
2D
5, it should be
2d10.
2d10. Yeah.
Yeah, why can't I click for damage? That's so dumb.
As they take,
So that's 4,
it would be 5 actually.
5. Yeah.
5 points of damage. From that 9, as they take half damage. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
As Mortimer steps up next to you, Winston, and you see him reach out. And he will cast a fireball. He will cast a fireball at 3rd level. What's the range on this? It is 150 feet. So yeah, he will cast a fireball right in the middle here, which I believe should hit all 3. It does. As he goes to do so, let's have the doppelgangers roll for Dex. We'll start from the left to right. The first one fails. The second one fails. And the third one succeeds in dodging this attack, taking half damage. So he does a total of, we roll for damage, 23 damage to the 2. The one in front dies, falls to the floor. The one on the left sears as you see his flesh burn. And the one on the right also takes a whopping 12 points of damage. As you can see, he's looking a bit worse for wear as Mortimer looks to you, Winston, and just goes, I can do that too. And that's the end of his turn as we come to Frazzle.
Yeah.
Frazzle is going to take a couple steps forward, past these guys if I can.
Mm-hmm. You can move through space of an ally. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then aim at this guy on the left as she casts Ray of Sickness on this guy. which just looks like a concoction of some gone-off materials
Okay.
that fly out of her pouch straight at this guy.
Very nice.
So that's an 18.
18 definitely hits.
Then I also need a Constitution saving throw from him.
Okay, yeah. Con save.
Oh.
4, he fails.
Okay, so he's poisoned. He takes 4 plus 3, so actually 7, because I use my alchemy tools as my spell focus. So he's going to take 7 poison damage and is poisoned.
Perfect. 7 poison damage and is poisoned. Yep.
As a bonus action, I will drink my only other kept special drink, which is werewolf milk.
Okay.
And I will roll a 1d6 to see what happens.
Okay. As you roll in that
Great.
one, you need to roll a d20 for me, please. As it fails to do what it should, it instead, with 17...
I will tell you. I turn invisible until the end of my next turn or when I attack/cast a spell.
Damn, okay, very nice. Yeah, you're invisible.
Frazzle's gone!
Frazzle just disappears. She takes a drink, you all see her just disappear. But yeah, is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Perfect. As Carlos now steps forward, and Carlos, seeing the things that are going on here, looks to both Mortimer and Winston and says, very nice. As he then casts Fireball with a DC 14 Dex saving throw. The one on the left, first of all, as they're still technically within range, the left succeeds. The one on the right also succeeds, so they take half damage, which is 33. Wow, which is 17 points of damage for both, as they take a whopping amount of fire damage here. The one on the left, I will tell you now, is looking very bloodied and is singed. He's also poisoned. As we then come to Captain Breck Skipper here, as he will again use his pistol to shoot at the one on the right. So he pulls out his pistol and shoots with a 24 to hit. Definitely hits, as he does 23 piercing damage, which is just enough to... Wait, hold on, I just need to double check. It is 90 feet, right? 30 feet, 90 feet. We'll say he moves forward first. He definitely does shoot and kills the one on the right as he hits exactly the remaining hit points. And that is the end of his turn as we come to Aleric. One doppelganger remains. What do you do?
Aleric walks straight up to the guy. He proclaims, "Haha! On guard, my friend!" And I use my rapier attack to him.
Very nice.
Which is a 21.
21 definitely hits.
Ooh. And now we just roll for damage. Yeah, you can do it. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with this? What was it again? 1d8 plus 6. Let me just roll 1d8, which is 3. Due to a savage attacker, I can roll twice for attack.
Yeah.
Which is a 6, so I will go for that. We add a plus 6 to that, so that's a 12.
Very nice. As you stab it and it falls dead to the ground, as you successfully take out all of the doppelgangers. That is the end of combat here. But before you hear incantations being cast ahead. You hear sounds of what sounds like blood slicing. You hear cuts, and you hear what sounds almost like incantations or cultists talking. What do you do?
Dash forward towards the exit. So,
Yeah, they'll follow suit with everyone else.
Follow.
All right, yeah, you guys all head on through. Let me just quickly do this really fast. 1 sec. Let me put you all together. Because it makes my life so much easier. As yes, you all successfully make it into the next room. As you walk through, you all start to move towards the front of the room here. You enter what appears to be a large room with stone pillars on either side. And as you step through the doorway, it becomes evident to you. Something about this is really wrong. Before you, the mist thickens as you step off the bridge. No longer cool and damp, but warm. Like a breath, the air shivers with a low rhythmic pulse. A heartbeat that isn't yours. Ahead lies this cavernous hall, carved straight into the stone itself, shaped not by masons, but by something far older and crueler. The walls drip red, veins of light crawling through the cracks in the rock above you. The floor slopes downwards towards a massive stone tablet, wide as a banquet table, and etched with intricate runes. Around it lie bones, blood, the bodies of nobles recently slain, bleeding into the center. And at the center of it all kneels Lord Maxwell Salvinion, mask discarded, face ashen, his eyes glow red. In the center of the room, Kael. It takes you a moment, but then you see it. Lady Rohelia. Her form broken, her body sliced. She's dead in the middle of the tablet here. You hear as he kneels. He holds a ceremonial dagger over his own wrist. Crimson spilling freely down into the stones below, into the grooves of the runes. Around him lie these bodies of the slain nobles, their masks also shattered, their veins split open along the deliberate cuts on them. The blood from each corpse runs downward, drawn unnaturally towards the tablet, as if trying to feed it, filling the channels until they glow with a scarlet light. The sound is unbearable as you hear a wet, whispering chorus. Hundreds of voices murmuring from the flowing blood. You see her, Lady Rohelia, her gown torn, her pale skin stark against the crimson pool. She lies at the base, her lifeblood still draining from her wounds across her throat, her eyes fixed wide in disbelief, staring up at the man she called her partner. Lord Salvinion's voice cuts through the whispers, low and shaking, not from fear, but ecstasy.
She doubted. They all doubted. But I believe. Orago does not ask for peace. He asks for devotion.
He presses his bleeding hand to the rune slab, and as you all walk in, you see the stone responds. The runes flare brighter, the channels overfilling, spilling blood down the steps. Before you can do so, the corpses all begin to twitch, their mouths open, exhaling red vapor. The heartbeat grows louder. From beneath the slab comes a sound, a rumbling, wet and primal. The floor appears to crack, and the blood breaks. Do you fire your arrow?
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Okay, you fire your arrow at him.
Yeah.
All right, can you roll to hit for me, please? I'm going to say that this is the only thing that happens, but as you do so, as you step into the room and you let fire, yeah.
As it's a turn, do I get my bonus action as well?
No, because I'll say this comes out of combat.
Okay. Cool. In that case,
you definitely hit.
23.
Yep. Wanna roll damage for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it pierces him in the back,
30.
and he falls down, bleeding out onto the floor here. Kael, you know that Lady Rohelia was pregnant. You know she carried the child of Lord Salvinion. You know it was your sworn duty to protect her. And as he falls to the ground, in the spreading pool, faces begin to form in the blood. The whispers you heard become screams. The blood heaves upwards, and the heavens seem to open up as the veins on the room pulse, almost like a heartbeat. A form begins to pulse out of the blood. It rises. A sinewed mass that drips from the runes and begins to take shape. From her stomach emerges as she splits in two. The sinewed mass, the avatar of Virago, the god of murder. Can I please ask all of you to roll initiative, as before you all see, hearing from the bodies and the blood, this hulking form.
I think I deleted Frazzle. 1 second.
You can just drag her back. Can you see her health, guys? Nope. Oh, I'll need to do that then. I can't.
My
'cause
bad.
I can't click on it.
How long between maps?
It wasn't instant, but it was. You know what? I'll say whatever you had up
My
still
point
is up.
My
Okay,
pointer has
cool,
a limit on
cool.
it. That would also be interesting.
That's
So
why I asked, because I wanted to know if
No
the
longer
lightning
invisible.
breath
I will
was
say
still
that
on.
whatever you had up last time is still up.
Sweet.
As you guys
Thank you.
walk in here. But yes, if I could have everybody roll initiative for me, please, if you haven't done so already.
Let me roll high on this.
God, finally.
You would also see that from the bodies around you, it's not just him. Around him, these bodies, they begin to break. They disappear, and from each of them, you see forms, 4 oozing bloods as they appear before you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final battle.
Well, isn't this just lovely?
Crypt! As you just see the biggest Kenku looking happy face on Wisp.
Alright, I need to quickly just do something. Yep.
I would think Kael's dexterity is higher than mine.
I'm on an 18.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, to make things easy, these bloods go on his turn. Okay. Has everybody rolled initiative? The final battle.
Yes.
The avatar of Virago, god of murder, which you would all know is a dark god. You do. As we come first, Captain Brecht Shipper. As he steps forward towards the beast, he fires his pistol once again straight into the hulking mass, and with a 9, it seems to go straight through the sinew of the muscle and drips past. Ah! As he skips his turn, we come to Frazzle.
The Kael, I think, because he's
We
got
come to
higher
Kael.
dex.
Kael will just run at it, and he uses his bonus action, insightful fighting, to contest his deception with insight to get advantage on him, essentially. Or not advantage, but like sneak attack, even if I'm not at
Okay.
advantage.
Do you want to roll first your insight?
Sure.
Or is it your deception?
No, it's my insight against his deception.
He rolled a 27. I'm not lying.
Oh.
It was just whispered. But he did roll a 27. Promise
I don't
you
know why
that's
I'm
what
that
he rolled.
surprised. He's a god. I don't know why I'm that surprised.
I promise you that's what he rolled. I'm not making that up. It was just whispered to GM. It was a 27. So he does actually, unfortunately, succeed.
And
That's crazy. I wasn't expecting. He's got a +8, so I wasn't expecting that.
so do I. Yeah, I guess I just hold my action again and wait for something to step close and get killed.
Okay, you hold your action. Cool. As we come to Frazzle.
Frazzle is going to move through people here, and then she's going to cast Flaming Sphere right
Okay.
over here.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, right over there. And it won't do anything yet, but any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the Flaming Sphere, and the Flaming Sphere is 4 squares, will take 2d6 fire damage.
And it's basically here, right?
No, it's going to
Can
be
you put it
here.
up for me,
So
if possible, with the linger?
I will try, but that will be my turn.
And it's within 5 feet. It takes how much?
I will draw it.
Yeah, but if you could just also put it in the chat so I can see what it does exactly, that'd be
Yeah.
great. And that's the end of your turn?
There you go. Yes, and it will be dexterity save.
I can't see it.
Or half
but
if they
that's okay.
succeed. I did put in the chat.
No, I mean the sphere.
It's because I can't all do it at the same time.
Fair enough. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw. Okay, cool. So on the end of their turn. Cool?
Oh.
Yep.
I'm trying to. Okay, ignore me. Go ahead.
Yep, perfect. As we come to Charla.
Yes, I will. Oh, no, wait. Also, rush forward. And I will cast a guiding bolt at the big thingy.
Perfect. Yep.
It's the first level.
21 hits.
24
hits, definitely.
For 12 radiant, plus obviously the next attack is at advantage.
Yep. Very nice, as he takes 12 points of damage. Perfect.
Yep,
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
Very nice. Good start as you opened the tab. Mortimer steps forward. Seeing all of you walking into action, he looks to the big dude, obviously, and Mortimer will cast a... Ooh. Yeah, he'll use an arcane burst on it with a 15 to hit, unfortunately missing, hitting the sinew of the beast as it goes through. He then looks around, steps one step to the right, and then that'll be the end of his turn as we come to the Avatar Virago himself, the god of murder, who on his turn will move forward to you guys. To here. And congratulations.
Can I do my reaction then?
You can definitely have your reaction. Yeah. Which is?
So I attack it.
Okay.
At advantage, I guess.
Yes. Would be at advantage. It has disadvantage on its next attack. Is that how Guiding Bolt works, or is it the you put it in?
No,
chat?
the next attack.
attack
Yeah, the next attack against it will.
Perfect. So you definitely have advantage.
Uh,
Actually, the arcane burst would have been. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
But I guess it
24.
doesn't get- Yeah.
We'll allow it here because I didn't use it on Mortimer's. 24 definitely hits.
Yep. And when do I roll the poison attack? Do I do it now? As
You
I
can
hit
try
as
it.
well?
Yeah.
I mean, my blade is poison,
Mhm.
like coated in poison, so
Yep.
we get the poison Constitution save.
It has no effect. It's immune.
The fucker. Anyway, damage then. 10 damage.
As you do 10 points of damage to him, as you see, you slice a bit of its sinew off and parts of bodies fall off it as it bleeds outwards. The blood just seeps to the ground and almost coagulates around one of the oozes nearby.
Where's your sneak attack damage?
Oh, I didn't hit it. I'm sorry. Thank you for that. I will use my Cunning Strike and try and trip it since it's larger than me.
Okay.
And forgo one of the sneak attack d6s. I have 3, so I roll 2.
Okay. So
8 points of sneak attack.
8 points of sneak attack
and
damage. Yeah.
The Cunning Strike trip. Another
Okay.
dex save was
Cool.
prone.
It's immune to going prone.
Oh, you
It's
stop this?
also bigger than large.
It is a
It's
Oh,
huge,
does that
right?
count?
creature.
Yeah.
It's a huge creature.
Anyway,
it
it
is
doesn't
immune.
matter then. Fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, actually, I dropped my mask.
Because technically, this is all an action, right? That
Yeah.
you held.
Yeah, I drop my mask and say I died once already to keep the peace. If I must do it again, so be it.
Yeah. You see the mouth smiles towards you as he. Oh my god. Okay. As he will. I just need to see where I've put it. Oh, where is it? 1 second. Bear with me. I am missing something. Will you guys bear with me one moment? Sorry.
No. If your turn's not done in the next 20 seconds, you miss the go, you forgo it.
If you really want to go there, we will. He can
No,
do
you
something
don't.
else.
Hey.
Trust me, you don't want that either. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, he'll use Blood Surge. So all blood within 30 feet vibrates violently. Each creature that has taken piercing or slashing damage in the last round must make a con save DC 16 or take 4d8 necrotic damage as their blood briefly boils. He won't be able to use that for 4 more turns, but you all feel this vibration in the room as he looks to you. And as a bonus action, he will cast Bleeding Impersonation. Bleeding Impersonation creates a creature that can exude a piece of itself and assume an appearance of another. Basically, he summons a copy of the blood, and it's attached to
that's
him
cool.
by a sinew. You just see this trail of sinew, and the blood emerges. On that turn, the other blood moves towards you. The first one slapping at Captain. He'll hit the Captain, and he will try to use Life Transference here. Which
Can I intercept that?
is it a reaction?
That's a reaction.
Yeah, you can definitely try and
I'll
intercept
I'll
it.
throw it up, but I accidentally just hang on.
Let me just check something. It's technically a spell. I don't know if you can interact.
No, yeah, I can only like attacks. Hang on.
Oh no, it is a melee attack. He's gonna use a melee attack.
In that case,
that-
I intercept that.
Hmm? The 19
Here,
to
I'll
hit.
throw it up for you. So when a creature you can see hits another creature within 5 feet, if you in an attack roll, you take a reaction to reduce the damage dealt to the target by 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay, so you can reduce it by 1d10. The damage.
Yes.
Perfect.
Whatever it will be, damage will be reduced by 7.
And a wisp, what you were saying?
I was just saying, isn't that blood surge? So that just doesn't do anything.
doesn't do
and now
anything,
Has to
this-
wait to recharge.
Doesn't do anything.
I also
waits
have
to
another
reach-
Now you have
question
to wait.
regarding. Go on, you go.
Yeah, no, I was just why was it used? I'm just curious about the.
It just used it.
Okay.
Show
Yeah.
off.
And because it says all blood, would that affect the oozes as well because they are blood oozes?
Technically, no, because they're part of him.
Okay. Okay.
So it's coming off of him. But otherwise, yes. Okay, bear with me a second because I need to put something very quickly into this. Bear with me. We're back. Okay, the next one will move towards you, Kael, as it slithers on over and attacks you with the same, with an 8 to hit.
Well, that missed.
Cool. Yeah, as it misses you. The others begin to make their way down as well. The first one hitting towards Captain again. This time, the 5 to hit, which misses. The next one moves on over to here. The other one, seeing this flaming sphere, will move down to here as well. And that will be the end of its turn. as we come to Aleric, and yeah.
Aleric will move up to the ooze on the left, hitting it with his rapier attack.
Nice, yep.
So that's gonna be this one. Is it 18?
Definitely hits.
Roll damage twice. And we'll go for the 10.
19. Oh, sorry, 10 points of damage as you rolled a 9 and a 10. You slice into this and you see the blood splatters again onto the floor. This time almost like simmering as it hits the stone and evaporating into the air. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, let's start easy on. Yes, it is the end of my turn.
Perfect.
Are you not a level 5 fighter? Tim. Okay.
Just you wait.
As you come to the end of your turn, you hear the roar come from the sinew. As a legendary action, he uses Bloodlash attack on you, hitting you for a 14 to hit.
Who? Sorry?
Sorry, it would be Kael. No, it would be Aleric, person who's just sliced into.
14 to hit. For 14 to hit?
Yes.
That misses.
Perfect, and that will be the end of that. Yeah. As we then come to Prince Whisp.
Cool. Okay. Prince Whisp. Crypt. Gonna actually, first of all, bonus action, move my hunter's mark to the one that Aleric is fighting, to the blood that Aleric is fighting, and then gonna throw a couple of arrows into it.
Cool.
So first is a 21 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and that's 13 points of damage plus that's magical piercing plus 2 points of force damage.
Yep, as it dies and evaporates.
Nice. Awesome. I will then use my next attack at the one. This one.
Which one, sorry?
The other one on the left. The other one on the left. I pinged it, but the other. Cool. Diddly done. That's a critical.
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Could I please get a DC 15 Constitution saving throw?
As it rolls a 4.
And it dies instantly.
As you wipe out a second one immediately, as you all just hear
As
the
its
sounds
soul
of
is
the
stolen.
Yeah, and do you gain? You're already max hit points, so I guess.
No, I don't get anything. It's the life stealer. It's the 9 life stealer. Longbow.
Very nice.
But yes.
And is that
Cool,
the end
that's
of your
my
turn?
turn.
Very nice. And at the end of your turn, Virago again, this time lashes out to Kael with a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Perfect. And that's the end of that turn. As we come to Winston.
So, Charles, make your way towards the blood, please. Edmund, remain with me. Clive, do your thing. I unclip my spellbook, flip to the pages. Well, I like this one, don't I? Fireball, as I flick my wrist, as a ball of fire hurls towards it. I'm going to do it about here. Yeah. So it hits all of them and nobody else. So I will fireball at it, and then I'll move everyone's things. So, bam. DC 16 Dex save.
It hits for full damage on the main guy. I'm going to
Cool.
go from left to right here for the oozes. As first one fails, second one fails, and the third one succeeds.
Okay. We'll go there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's 31 points of fire damage for the ones that fail, and 15 for the one that succeeds. Or, well, yeah, one that succeeds.
Perfect. Yeah. So 30 on the others and 15 on. Cool.
Yeah.
As they both disappear,
Sweet.
and the other one still remains.
Cool. That's my turn.
Perfect. As we then come to Carlos, who, seeing you doing this, will attempt to He will use an arcane burst. He will step forward 2 steps and use an arcane burst range attack on the main guy. 21, which definitely does hit, as he does 23 points of damage. Wow. Yeah, doing 23 points of damage, and that will be the end of his turn.
Before we move on, are the blood oozes undead?
Is any of it undead?
No, they're not. They are technically
Are they constructs? Are they
They're
constructs or
ooze.
undead?
It's
Okay,
its
that's
own
fine.
creature. Yep.
The life-stealing bow doesn't work on constructs and undead. I was just checking.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Yeah, as we come to Captain Rechtschipper, as he steps forward, and he will, now that he's within range, he will attack with his rapier. With 25, which definitely hits, doing 12 points of damage. He will then attack again. 26 to hit, which definitely hits, 17 points of damage. And as a bonus action... No, he won't do anything. He tries to charm it with Captain's Charm. It doesn't work, unfortunately, as this creature is immune to being charmed. But yeah, as he takes a whopping 12 and 17 points of damage. And 17 points of damage. Yep, perfect. And that's the end of his turn as we come to Kael.
Kael will actually just go and step around this creature, just for the flavor, to stab it from behind. And then he will slash at it at advantage because it hit it with the rapier earlier. So I get advantage. 24?
Definitely hits.
20 damage.
As you do 20 points of damage. Very nice.
And then I can attack with the dagger as part of that action, right? I can make it as part of the action instead of a bonus action. Yeah, cool. I just attack it again with the dagger. Is that then again at advantage because of X?
Yep.
Cool. So that 16
hits.
No, without the sneak, just 6. Sorry.
So 6 points of damage. Very nice. As you do a whopping amount of damage to him this turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. You sure?
Checking quickly. Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. On the end of your turn, as a legendary action, the Avatar of Virago releases a Crimson Pulse as blood around the area. He releases a burst of pressurized blood. Each creature within 20 feet takes 2d8 necrotic damage. It's a DC 15 con save. So please, can I have everybody within that range roll a con save for me, please? As that also technically would include, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's just the 4 of you around him.
12.
No, it's
Just to confirm, this is its 4th legendary action, technically.
Yep.
Because it has 4. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check.
Yep. It has 4 legendary actions.
I
am
don't
counting.
range, why not?
I can't use Uncanny
It's
Dodge
within
for it, right?
15.
It's not an attack roll.
It's not an attack roll, it's a legendary action.
Oh,
So it's just a
Great.
flat roll, and it was did I say Constitution saving throw? Yes, it did.
yeah.
Cool. A skipper takes half, and it is a
On-
2.
On the sheet, it says 20 feet, not 15. So is it 20 or 15?
Oh, sorry, it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet, yes.
Cool.
Sorry, it was a con of 15. As anybody who takes the full damage would be 7 necrotic. The rest would be 4 points if you succeeded.
Cool.
The only one within 20 is basically the 4 around it.
Would that affect my 2 guards?
No, because they're not in range.
They are
They
in
are.
range.
Are they?
Is
Yeah.
20 from? Is
Then
it
yes.
20 from the center? Is it 20 from the center?
It's just
and
20 from
the
it,
edge?
right?
20 from
Just
it,
20
from
from
the
it.
edge of it. So
Okay,
So
the-
then they're in.
yeah.
then they're
So
in.
does
But-
that mean that Frazzle's also within range?
Yeah, I
and
just-
so is Mortimer.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, guys. Appreciate
But
that.
quick question: would it affect these guys? Because it's relating to blood, right?
Doesn't matter. It's damage. It's the pressurized blood
Okay,
splashing
okay.
out. So it is. Mortimer takes the full brunt, so 7 points of damage.
It's a con save.
Yep, con save. Mortimer is looking bloody.
Okay, so I'll do the second one as the other guy. What was the damage? 7.
7.
Okay.
So 4 if it's halved.
Yeah, that's fine. Sweet.
Cool. And we move then to Frazzle. It's your turn.
Okay, so Frazzle is just remembered, because she doesn't use this very often, that she can actually move this sphere, and she starts moving it at full speed and rams it into this creature.
Okay.
If it's being rammed into a creature, it takes 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Fire damage. I've
There's
tried-
no
I'll
save or
aim
anything.
for-
It's just a flat 2d6.
I think it will be a save. Let me throw it on again. I'm not casting it again. It's just.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no. I just took damage. I need to do a con save.
Yep.
21. Okay, we're fine.
The bonus action, you can move the sphere 30 feet. If you ram it into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage. The saving throw is a DC 14 dex save. He will try and dodge it with an 11, so it does hit him. So you can roll
There
damage.
you go.
6 points of
So
damage.
that's 6 plus 3 because it's coming from my spell focus.
Yes.
That's my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is slightly renamed after someone. She's going to cast Arak's Acid Arrow
Okay.
at this avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Cool. So he immediately takes 44 acid damage.
Okay.
And then at the end of its next turn, an additional 2d8.
So it takes in total 8 this turn.
So 8 this turn,
And
and
it
then
is acid damage. Okay.
acid.
Okay.
And then I will take a step back and stand next to Winston, considering he looks unharmed from what happened just now.
Yep. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. As we come to Charla.
It's much safer here.
I just let out some sort of battle cry, and I slash into it with my greatsword. The 13 hit.
Unfortunately, it misses.
That's okay. I got another one. Oh my god.
Unlucky.
Wow.
I do like the gift though.
Yeah. But yeah. Well,
yes.
Well, that's the end of my turn then. I had so much planned.
Unfortunately, a 13 and an 11 do miss.
Jesus.
Oh,
wait, but I do. Hang on. My weapon has graze. So even if it misses, I can deal damage equal to the ability modifier.
Okay, which is...
So, which is 5.
5 twice.
Twice. So I still deal 10 damage.
Which is radiant, I imagine.
I don't know. I think it would just be normal.
I'm gonna let you
slashing
decide.
damage.
Is it radiant or slashing?
I'd go for radiant.
Okay, cool.
Also, would then technically, because I also had the divine favor up, which no, it missed.
It doesn't
so
because it technically missed.
no.
I'd say it's like you graze it with the holiness that's on the blade, and that's why I allowed radiant damage there, which does full damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Perfect. As we come to Mortimer, who, looking worse for wear, steps back to Carlos here, and he will cast again Arcane Burst, ranged attack, which is a nat 20, as he does critical damage with a 28 force damage to the main dude, as you just see this clatter into him. Mortimer is currently bleeding quite heavily, and that's the end of his turn. As we come to the avatar of Virago himself, this time, because he has his abilities that I needed him to have the first time around, he will slash towards Kael with a 25
Intercept.
to hit.
Oh wait, no, Kael, no, can't. Can only. Never mind.
25 to hit.
That hit.
As you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. He attacks you again. 25 to hit.
The fucker. Yeah, it hits again.
As you take another 12 damage. As he hits you for a third time with a 23 to hit.
I would like to uncanny dodge.
You can definitely do that. Which one?
The 12. The 12 damage.
Okay, yeah, that last one.
6, right?
Yep, you take 6. And
Cool,
the last
I
one
get
hits
that
you
again.
for 9 points of damage as well. As you take a total of 6 plus 18, 24 points of damage.
Yeah.
As it's now the end of his turn, he will, as a bonus action, summon another ooze, which appears in front of you, Aleric. And the second one will come towards you, Kael, and will attack you. The first one hitting you for 9, unfortunately. Misses. Perfect. Yeah, as he misses. And technically, what he will do, the second one, as technically he's just been summoned in, but immediately it will cast Life Transference, which basically it takes full damage, kills itself, and restores that amount of damage, 2 hit points. So basically it takes 48 necrotic damage, which can't be reduced in any way, and one creature of your choice that can see within range gains a number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage you take, so he gains a total of 48 hit points restored onto the main creature. And that is the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, guess what, everybody?
He takes damage from the sphere.
He
'cause
takes
he's within
damage.
5
He does. He
feet.
takes 8 points of damage, is it?
2d6 again, I believe.
Okay, if you want to roll.
Wait.
I think it's the same. I think it's the same damage.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he has to roll thingy again because he decided to stay within the
He does. He does.
sphere.
Yep. So it's a dex save.
So that's a dexterity. Yeah.
6.
Fails, so he takes 6 more fire damage.
An additional 6 to that. Okay, perfect. At the end of his turn,
Additional 8.
Is it 8 or 6?
8.
Okay.
You rolled a 6. He takes 8 damage.
Yeah, sorry, you said 6 damage. Okay, cool. At the end of his turn, guess what, guys? We have lair actions.
Oh my god.
The blood on the ground of the floor surges violently. Each creature on the ground must make a DC 15 dex save or be knocked prone as tendrils lash out. This is everybody within the runes tablet. So that is everybody. Charla. Actually, it's technically on the floor, so it'd be everybody.
Clive the Bat is not included in this.
Bat is not included. Everybody else is included, so it is a dex save. Let me know if you fail.
I got saved.
Am I in the room bit?
You are on the floor in this lair that he's in, so yes, you are technically in the lair.
Oh bother.
Oh,
What is it? A
bother.
dex save, did you say?
It is a dex save, and it is a 15. Anybody with below a 15, which is Winston, who falls prone. Who else falls prone here?
You have dirtied my attire.
Charla is getting screwed. I'm sorry, Charla, you're facing the rest of it right now.
Can I, because it's technically there, it says no action required. Can I just, before it does so, can I sprout my wings and just fly up?
As a reaction. As
Yeah.
a reaction, I'll allow it. That is your reaction.
Awesome.
As
Yeah. So
technically, can you put it in the chat? Because technically it doesn't say it requires an action.
no, it's only retracting
It's a
them,
bonus
but
action. It's technically a bonus action.
no, it's a bonus.
So
wow.
it is a bonus action.
In that case, never mind. It just
yeah.
didn't say it was a bonus action.
No,
in
you're
the
all
whole
good. You're all good.
description thingy.
You're all good. As
I forgot some damage, but I don't know if it's too late.
go for it. Tell me.
The acid arrow also goes off again at the end of its
And it
turn.
does 8 points damage.
It does 2d6, 2d4, sorry.
Okay, if you want to roll that.
Or acid.
4 more acid damage. Very nice. Thank you for clarifying what type of damage it was. As
Alright.
wow, Mortimer is also prone. Sorry guys, this is a long combat. Mortimer is also prone. Carlos is also prone. Is anybody else prone?
I need to roll for my boys. They're definitely not going to roll enough, but I'll just roll 3.
Cool. They are both prone as well, and I will just put a little marker on them as we then come
Yeah,
to Prince Whisp.
all of them fall.
It's your turn. Unless it's sorry, Aleric. It's Alaric's turn.
It was
My
my turn.
mistake. My mistake, sir. It is your turn. Sorry.
It is my turn. This is it might be quite odd. I will use my bonus action, disengage,
Yep. Very nice.
and I will move myself up to here.
This one's technically
Through
dead.
like, so it wouldn't hit me.
Mhm.
Is trying to lure the beast to me an action?
Describe it to me. How are you doing this?
Well, it's more like bashing on my chest while like, come at me, big
Yeah?
evil baddie.
Can I have you roll a persuasion check, please?
I don't want to know if it's an action. If it's not an action, I have
Probably
to do
would be
something.
an action.
Okay.
If you're smacking against your shield and stuff, try and get towards you, or like towards you.
And if it's verbal,
You can definitely shout at it.
I'll shout at it like, come at me, big bro.
Mhm.
And I will hold an action when he is in range of 15 feet of me.
Okay. Perfect.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. As we then come to Prince Wisp. Who's muted? Sorry.
There we go.
Person.
Cool. You just got the recording camera going as well. So I will go 40 feet over to here. That gives me eyes on the blood thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to go the other way?
I prefer. Well, I don't think so. Cause does it? Wait, 1, 2. I would say it's technically behind him from there.
Alright. In that case, I'll move the other way.
Mhm.
I just need to move my thing over. There we go. Cool. And I will make a couple of attacks.
Okay.
Actually, no. Bonus action. Move Hunter's Mark onto the blood thing.
Yep.
And then back. That's a 28 to hit.
Hits. You're attacking the main guy.
No, I'm attacking the blood thing.
Okay. They're both blood things, but
The
yes, the little thing.
The mob. The little
Gotcha.
mob thing. Cool. That's I'm gonna re-roll that. D8. Because I've got Piercer, so I can roll 1
Okay.
piercing damage D8 once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I also got my force damage. Oh, so that's actually an 8. So that's 8 plus 6 is 4, so 18 points of damage total.
As you knock it dead.
Nice.
And it evaporates.
Awesome. Then I'll use my next attack on the creature itself.
Mhm.
On the big creature.
Yep.
That's a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
12, and I don't get any Hunter's Mark this time, so just 12
points of
magic
damage.
piercing.
Piercing damage. Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, magic. Cool. Done.
Cool. Yep. All right. And then we come to Winston.
I clamber back to my feet. Well, that wasn't very good, was it? And I will move 15 foot to here to try and get out of the, because that's my full movement now, to try and get out of the area. And then I will have these guys stand up. They can only move 10 feet. I'm going to make them go this way. He's going to stand up and defend me from behind. He's going to fly to here and use Dragon Breath as his magic action at the creature. So I will just roll the damage for that very quickly. Where's Dragon Breath? Scroll down. So this is lightning damage. It needs to make a dex save, DC 16.
11, so it hits.
So it takes 13 lightning damage.
Very nice.
And then I will cast... Yeah, fuck it. I will then cast Catapult as I pull the wand out, and with a flick of the wrist, I throw a tiny little rat skull in the air, and as the rat skull starts to spin, I then launch it towards it to try and hit it straight in the face. So this is a dex save, DC 16.
22.
So it succeeds, so I believe it takes nothing?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it just misses. Yeah, cool, you're all good.
Perfect.
That's me done.
At the end of your turn.
I think. How high is your bat?
My bat would be 15 foot in the air.
Is he within fire?
It's a 15-foot cone. It's fine. We're all good.
Yeah.
I've put in there
No.
specifically.
No. You getting hit by my fire sphere.
Wait, where's
bat.
the fire sphere?
Can you not see it?
No.
Nope. No one's been able to see it the whole game.
Oh my
You need to
lord.
put linger on.
It is on linger.
Have
and
you got
broadcast
broadcast
to
to
others?
Oh.
You definitely don't have that one on.
Well, nobody told me that it wasn't
Max
visible.
did.
What? We can't
Max
see
did right
it.
at the start.
We can't
Max said he couldn't see it.
Okay.
I did, but it's okay. Do you want to put it up again?
Well, I've sent a screenshot.
Just have to draw it again.
It's been here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow you to
Well,
move him one
But
down.
you wouldn't know that.
I will
Yeah.
just make him go higher, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's out of the range?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. On that, at the end of your turn, Winston. What's he gonna do? He will. Yeah, he's gonna make a tendril swipe, which means he's gonna attack at Kael again. 15 to hit.
That miss.
Very nice, Kael. You're in trouble. He's targeting you, bro. But yeah, that's the end of his action as Carlos steps forward. Very quick. How are we doing for time, everyone? Are you okay? We're gonna wrap it up soon.
Keep going. We're all
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool. Just a sense check. All right. Carlos will use a arcane burst. 8 unfortunately misses, and that is actually the. Oh, actually, you know what? Carlos can use another one, so he's gonna do it. 10 unfortunately misses, and that is the end of his turn. As he technically has 2. All right. As we then come to Captain Skipper here, who will attack with his rapier. 9 unfortunately misses. He does attack again. 17, which does hit, and he does 13 points of damage. It is slashing damage. Yes, it is. Cool, and it's a standard slash, so
Piercing.
piercing. All right. Yes, it is because it's rapier. Thank you. And that's the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, the Avatar of Virago slashes towards you. You know what? He would. Seeing that you're currently prone, he attacks you.
Oh!
Charla, with a nat 20.
Yeah, both hit.
22. Only the first one, because it was at advantage, so it is 22 points of bludgeoning damage that you take. It is just the one. But yes, you take 22 points of bludgeoning. He had advantage because you were prone. That's why I rolled the second one, but it wasn't at 20, so yeah. And that will be the end of that. As Frazzle, we come to your turn. Is that right? Or did I skip somebody again? Kael,
my turn.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Sorry, guys. These legendary actions throw me off.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess I will go back over there because this didn't do me well.
Yeah.
I just take one of the potions out that I got. Well, this is for good luck, I guess. And he just takes the Slurping Stitch, whatever it does.
Cool.
That is a 2d4 plus 3.
2d4 plus 3. That's how many healing points you get.
Yeah. Yes. So I believe.
Yes.
2d4 plus 3. So you just rolled 2d4 plus 3.
Cool. And that's your bonus action? Wow, max roll.
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Okay, and
so
11
I guess
points.
11 back. Well, I guess I'm not dead.
Very nice.
Yet. And then he uses the rapier again.
Mm-hmm.
And sneaky sneak. What?
12 unfortunately misses.
Yeah. Too bad. And that's the end of that.
Very nice. At the end of your turn, Frazzle, we come to you.
Yeah. Frazzle, as a bonus action, will actually first move the sphere 15 feet back, or 15 feet back.
Okay.
Just to ram it back into him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it ends in the same location. So it's a dex
19.
save. So it's halved to the 6 fire. So 4.
Very nice, as he takes 4 points of damage.
And then seeing Kael come round and drink the healing potion, but still looking a little bit rough, she starts rushing over. And as she runs over, she says,
Remember, Frazzle gave you potions!
And she will drop a Cure Wounds into him as well.
Okay, yeah, if you want to go ahead and do that.
Da-da-da. Wow.
As he gained 5
Did I
points.
roll that?
5 points of healing.
I rolled 2 nat 1s.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
2 nat 1s plus 3.
It could have
It happens.
It could have been 19.
Yeah, you get.
Like I can't roll lower,
get
but
5 hit
sorry,
points.
there you go.
Hey, every who knows? It could be the difference. Is that the end of your turn?
I'll step back 1 point. Yeah, if that's, I don't know if that's, am I in range? Was that an opportunity attack? I don't know. It's too late now.
You are technically within range.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have known that, so.
And as you try to step back, he attacks you with a nat 1, so he misses you, and you're very lucky. Congrats, that's really good.
Technically, she never left the threat range, right? Because he has 15 foot, and she is 15
yeah,
foot
technically,
away.
yeah, you're right, he is. Yeah, you're correct. That's true. Huh. Fair play. Either way, he missed. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is
Cool.
my turn.
At the end of your turn, he will use Crimson Pulse again. So I need everybody within 20 feet to do a roll for me. It would be a con save.
18.
I don't know if it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be just like
My sphere drops as well.
Do you want to tell me the damage so I don't need to roll for these two? Because I think they're going to just die.
What's the?
24. It's
Is this the lair one?
20? No, 20
Constitution
foot.
saving, right?
22 foot. 20 foot, and it's a con save if you're within that. So yeah, con save, and then the damage would be 2d8, which is 10 points of damage.
Oh, okay, there's a chance they live.
5.
I'll roll. Is it 15?
Was
Save?
15.
So it's half, so 5. Oh, they live. They both live. The
Just.
other one takes 10. One's on 1 hit point, one's on 3 hit
Very
points.
nice, very
and they've
nice.
done nothing.
And I can see Charla's taking it. Brecht is looking very rough, guys. He's looking very rough up there. Yeah. Alrighty, and that's the end of that. So we come to Charla, who's been taking a beating in prone, unfortunately. Very unlucky.
Charla very hurt. Charla, get up now. Charla, try again. God damn it! Are you kidding me?
So unlucky.
Well,
these
at
rolls.
least that's a great. Yeah, I
It does
have
get a
not
grace.
had a. I haven't had a single success
So
yet
that's
in the whole game.
5 hit points.
Anyway, let me. 15 hit, yes, please.
15 unfortunately misses.
Okay. Wow.
But you do
Wow.
get the flat damage from the
I get the
grace.
flat damage, and at least I get a bonus action now because I don't have to waste shit on my divine smite.
You do. You're
So-
no longer prone as well, so I imagine you stand up to do this.
Yeah, I use lay on hands on myself. I use the full 25 hit points to heal myself.
Very nice, yeah. As you gain 25 hit points, which is wild, but well done. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Nice. You're still breathing. As we come to Mortimer, who is looking very worse for wear. Mortimer will... Ooh, he will cast an Arcane Burst again. 24 hits, as he does 15 points of damage. And he does not have second attack, so that is his turn.
Looks like he looks worse for wear.
He's looking really bad.
Has he even took damage?
Yes.
He takes half.
Yes, he has. He took damage with the
Oh.
pressurized burst. But yeah, and that's the end of his turn as we come to the Avatar of Virago, who has a bonus action, will summon one of his things, who will kill itself, and will use the usual thing. So I will just do that again quickly.
Is it looking rough? Like, how is
It's
this?
looking,
how is
it's
this
incredibly
avatar
bloody. It
looking?
will
Okay, the avatar's
use...
looking pretty messed up. Okay.
Yes, it is. As it uses transference 23, it regains 46 hit points, but it's still looking bloodied as it regains 46.
His heal rolls are insane, by the way.
They are.
4d8, 7718.
And then, sorry guys, it's just the way the dice roll. And with that, he will then attack. Actually, swayed by the threat, he does attempt to move 5 feet away, so everybody gets an attack roll within range.
Sure.
Attack of opportunity. So that would
Do I
be...
get sneak on that?
Yeah, I'd say so. You get advantage.
Oh, sure. Now I hit.
19, you can roll damage.
14 damage.
Doesn't hit, unfortunately. As he takes
Okay.
13 points of greatsword
Yes,
damage.
plus 1d4 radiant because of my divine favor.
Which
So
grants an additional
another 4.
another 4 points of damage.
Can't
And
divine fight now, can I?
Brecht will also
I know.
miss, unfortunately. But yeah, he looks to you. He moves to you. Actually, he's within range there, so I won't move him another 5 feet. I'll leave him there. He's within
Wonderful.
range. And
He fell straight into my trap card.
And as he's there, he will... Yeah, he'll lash at you.
But will my thing trigger? Because he's
Uh,
in 15.
technically, yeah. So if you want to
The,
describe to us.
the thing that happens is that Aleric mumbles to himself, "Brother, aid me in this one. You can only fight darkness with darkness." And I cast darkness on my sword.
Okay.
I roll. So in a sphere of 15 feet around me, there is magical darkness.
Very nice. Guess what? He has blind sight.
Blind sight, okay.
And he attacks you with the lash. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
As you take 8 points of damage. He then attacks again. 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Very nice. And a final attack for 24 to hit.
That also hits.
As he does another 12 points of damage.
Let me... On the second one, I will use one of my superiority dice to make a reaction and use riposte.
Okay. Yeah.
Would your reaction not have been used for casting darkness?
No, because it was a held action.
It was a held
A
action.
held action's triggered by a reaction.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
then,
Yeah.
if that's the
Unfortunately, it
case,
would.
then
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah.
All right. No, fair play. Thank you for clarifying that for us.
8, and then the other one was...
Yeah, I'm on both sides. I try and play fair.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, it's the end of his turn.
Oh, sorry, it is the end of his turn. Yes, it is the end of his turn.
Start of your turn.
Yes, as we come to your turn, Aleric.
I will move myself a bit forward. Wait, this is... I do have a bonus action now.
Okay.
So I will use my Hexblade's Curse on the creature.
Okay, very nice. Yeah.
I will...
You're gonna play it on
where
the
was it?
chat.
Yeah, I'll take... where was
Thank
it? Hexblade Curse... God damn it, so many things. There we go.
You choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The target is cursed for 1 minute. The curse ends early if the target dies, or if you die. It is you are or if you're incapacitated at the end. So you gain a bonus damage to rolls against the cursed target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus, which is
My proficiency bonus is... 3.
okay. Perfect. Yep. So you get a bonus equal to your damage rolls of 3, and a 19 or 20 on a d20 will be a critical hit.
And for everyone who is asking, hey Tim, can you see in this darkness? Yes, I can. So
Even
I
though
will
you're
attack
human?
it.
Yep.
I have Devil's Sight.
You do.
So I will attack him with my rapier again,
Very nice.
which is a 14. But I do have...
You do have the bonus. There's a +3.
Which is a 17.
The damage.
It's just,
Right.
Oh, is it to damage only? It is to damage rolls. Sorry, yes, thank you. So unfortunately, a 14 does miss.
That's very, very unfortunate.
But it is cursed. So if you do
but it
hit,
is
it's a
cursed.
lot.
Exactly. So yeah, that will be... Oh no, wait. There is more. Wait, bear with me. In that case, I will use my superiority die. No, that was
Okay.
my bonus. No, that's possible, right? If I miss the attack, and I will use precision attack.
Okay.
And I can roll the die. Where is it? So hateful. So 1d8. Let me just roll a 1d8.
You guys are gonna hate me on the next turn, by the way. I'm sorry.
So that's a 4. So in total that's an 18.
18 does hit.
Wonderful. So I'll do the attack. That's gonna be 17.
17 points of piercing damage.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
9
then
points of piercing, and then you've got the 8 points.
of the die,
Yeah.
which is max, plus a 3 from my proficiency bonus. So that's a 20.
Very nice. 2 pigs. Okay.
And that would be the end of my turn.
Very nice. At the end of your turn, the lair action triggers, which means I need everybody on the ground to please roll for me a con save as he
Dex or
Dex or con?
Bear with me. It is a dex save. Sorry, yes.
Am I in it?
DC 15. It is if you're on the ground in the room, which you are. Like if you're on the map, you're in the room.
Because it was within the runes before, right?
No, it's the whole room. The whole room.
It's the whole.
Oh, okay, cool.
So.
Because I was standing so close to you.
I'm sorry, Charla. No, you're so unlucky today. But yes, as Aleric also falls prone, we also have Winston is falling prone.
Don't bother proning me because I'm next and I am just gonna stand up.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect us.
Yeah. Brecht also do his. He fails, so he's knocked prone again, and so is Carlos. Is not very nice, but Mortimer is. He's still prone. Cool. All right, and that will be that as we come to Prince Wisp.
Bonus action: Hunter's Mark onto the big creature, and 9 live stealer attack. That's a 24 to hit.
Hits. What does that roll though?
That's a plus 11 to my attack.
Okay.
Because I have archer fighting thing. It's a +2 weapon. I've got +4 for dexterity and +3 for proficiency bonus. 7 plus 1d6. 6 points. I'm going to re-roll my piercing because that's the lowest that it can be. That's an 8.
Cool.
So 6 plus 6, 12, 8, 20 points of damage. 12 magic piercing, 8 force, and then I'll attack again.
Okay.
14 to hit this time.
Unfortunately misses.
No worries. That's it for my turn.
This thing is looking ragged. As we move to Winston, but before we do, he uses another legendary action to attack at Aleric with a 12. And just so you guys have it in the chat, it's a 10
Which
as well.
misses.
Very nice, and that is the end of its legendary action.
Because prone.
Ah, yes, he does. He does. Thank you for that. Thank you. Let's see if this hits.
Matt with his hands up like it wasn't me this time.
16 to hit.
Oh, beats it.
As you take 6 points of damage. Not too bad.
But you're +1 to AC.
No, 17. Thank you, Jane. It misses.
So you don't take any damage. Okay, cool.
No, and in that case,
Uh-huh.
can I still use my reaction?
You have a reaction for this turn, yeah? You haven't used it?
I used it, right? Yeah. With
No,
with
you-
the
Not this
precision.
turn. That was the last turn. You've
Not
had
this
your
turn.
turn since.
Cool. In that case, I will use riposte.
Can you use it while prone?
It doesn't say so. That I can't.
Sure.
So that's up to you guys.
Let's do it. I'll allow it.
Um,
You're an experienced fighter, why not? Go for
I
it.
have this.
Come on, guys, you're almost there, I swear.
So I can make.
Okay. You make an
An
attack
attack to
with
it.
a weapon.
With my trusted rapier. Which
16
is a
hits.
16.
Meets it,
Wonderful.
beats it. You can add the superiority die to the attack's damage.
That is 3. So 11 plus the 3 from the Hexblade Curse
Yep.
is 14.
14 points of damage as this thing is looking really rough. Winston, we come to you.
So I don't want to be that guy. I had my hands held up because there's a darkness sphere in the room, which is meaning that we can't see the creature.
You can.
And we can?
You can. It's only partially obscured. Can you see the
Okay,
sphere?
then
Nope.
no, there's
Okay,
no
the
sphere.
sphere,
Yeah.
it begins from here. It covers basically less than half of the creature.
Well,
That's fine. That was
technically
that
I
was,
cast it on my sword, so it's at me now. So
Still,
that's gonna be...
technically,
Yeah. That's
I'm
fine
gonna,
then,
I'm gonna
'cause-
say you can see the back of it.
That's perfect because I was just going to say that Res wouldn't have been at
Yeah.
normal, but that's fine. Cool. If that's the case, I throw a fireball on the area of the darkness.
The center of the darkness.
I can't see.
Okay.
I can't see if Alec's the other side of it or within it.
That's fine.
So I just hurl the fireball at it.
Okay.
And I know that all of my allies are this side of it, so there's no way of me knowing exactly where he is. So I will just say that I hurl it into the darkness. I will, fireball. So, DC 16 Dex save, also from Aleric, I apologize.
DC
I can't
16?
see you.
This is
Yeah.
the time.
Deck save?
Yeah.
As they
I
both
would've-
fail.
I will
Okay.
use.
Oh,
No, I will not use. No.
okay.
No.
I will just double check, but I'm pretty sure when you cast the evocation spell, that affects other creatures that you can see. I can't see them. So, I'm playing fair. Okay,
You
cool.
have to hit
So, Gabushka, 28 points of fire damage.
That's you and the creature take 28 points of damage. It is sizzling. You can see
Yeah.
the steam of the blood leaving its body going above, but it's still standing.
So far, it's gone from bloodied to ragged to sizzling.
It's still standing.
This is the
It's
new
also
Patty
healed
Max
itself 3 times.
levels of this is the new Patty Max.
It's healed
levels of
itself 3
roughness.
times. Is that the end of your turn?
No,
Okay.
because my boys can finally get in there,
Mm-hmm.
because they now have in range. Boys, do the slammers. They have swords to their sides, but you see them both just slam their hands against it. Because it's at this point you realize that they're fully undead zombies. And they start slamming their fists on it. An 8 and a 13.
Both
That's
miss.
the end of my turn.
Both miss. As you guys just watch these 2 guards just smack their hands. Even though they have blades at their sides, they probably groan a bit as they do so. That's the end of your turn?
That's me, let's be done.
Perfect. At the end of your turn, guess what, Aleric? The avatar is going to slash towards you. With the lash attack, 17 to hit.
That's a beat it.
As he hits you for 9 points of damage.
Would be advantage.
Yeah, but that does not even need a piece.
I'm not going to need
Round.
advantage. I'll roll it, but just in case it's a crit. But yeah, it would have hit anyways. So 9 points of damage.
Which means Aleric is down
Does darkness
It's
drop?
dark-
Is the darkness?
and darkness falls.
Cool. Yeah, as you guys see, Aleric falls. And
Wouldn't you have had a con save?
that
for
is
him?
also his. Cool. I believe, is that his second legendary action? No, that's his second legendary action. Okay, cool. As we come to Carlos, who will attack with an arcane burst. The first one hits for 16 points of damage. The second one misses. The first one hits for 15 points of damage. It's still standing. However, we come to Captain Breck Shipper, who is prone but stands up and pulls out his pistol to shoot at the creature. 15 unfortunately misses. He can't move because he's just moved up to stand up. Kael, we come to you.
Well, I step over,
Mm-hmm.
and I go and slash at it with some rapier.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
As you
cool.
rolled a nat 1, it's
Mhm.
at the end of your turn.
I guess I would. Ah, shit! I should have done it before. Forgot. We'll just do a bonus action and drink another potion.
Okay.
I guess we'll go with the bonk be gone, whatever it is.
Frazzle.
Bonk be gone is. Hang on, I have so many things on my sheet. Inventory, bonk be gone. So, roll a 1d6, please.
For science 8, why are we all
And
getting that?
for
Can
right?
you roll a
science
1d20,
sake.
please? As you rolled a nat 1.
4.
Don't turn me shit.
Uh-oh.
Turn him into a
You
sheep.
suddenly can't tell friend from foe. Disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Okay, cool.
Very nice. And at the end of your turn, you are attacked
The guy,
by
the guy lying on the floor looks like a foe. Get him.
a tendril. As it attacks you, Kael, with a nat 1. But it misses.
Ah, that misses.
Very nice. As we come to Frazzle.
Yeah, Frazzle seeing the darkness drop and the man with the mustache who really liked her drinks is just lying there lifeless. She goes,
Do not fear! Frazzle is here!
she makes it over to here and pumps in Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I can find a spell. Please roll higher this time. 16, and actually I forgot something last time. I get to add 3 points extra healing because a spell focus of my alchemy supplies. So 19 points of healing.
Very nice.
And I don't have any more. You know what? I'll drink my potion as a bonus action. My which is just healing. So move on, because that one works. 2d4, which is max, which is 11 points of healing for myself. And that's my turn.
Very nice. As you gain 8 hit points. Charla, we come to you.
Charla angry now.
You are technically prone.
Hit. Yeah, but
So you'd have to get up.
I'll
I
get
think
up.
that's your movement, is it?
Yeah, it is. But Charla wants to hit something.
Okay.
God damn it!
So you're still here. But you're no longer prone.
Oh my god. No.
What do you
this
do?
is- Oh my god.
What do you do? You can do something here. Go for it. What do you do? This thing's looking
Wait.
ragged.
You are
Do you
great.
have anything else you can do?
I am grazing. I have 10 damage. Like, I deal 10 damage to this thing.
Technically, you wouldn't have been able to get within range because you were prone, right? So to get up is that not the full movement?
Half of my half.
Oh, it's half of your
half,
movement. So yeah, you do hit.
half.
Okay, so you hit for 10 damage?
Yeah, a whopping 10 damage.
Okay.
I don't even technically hit. It's just like graze past it.
Guys. It is still standing.
Hang on. Do I have any bonus action thingies I can do? Nope. I'll chuck a potion. I'll just for the bands.
Perfect.
Which one do I have again?
Which one do you drink? The healing or the
Yeah.
other ones?
I'll drink the other one.
You have a Zip Go Zoom. No, you don't have that anymore. You have a Bump Be Gone or a Screamy Soup.
I'll have the Screamy Soup, please.
Okay. I can tell you now. You'll drink. You will roll a 1d6.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Another nat 1, as we need a d20 roll.
D20.
I should just, go to sleep because
Nat 20?
yeah, now I
20.
roll a nat 20.
Okay. You
Level up.
this is suitable. You feel the urge to throw up. Choose a direction and spew acid in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d6 acid damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, it succeeds, but roll the damage,
So it's
please.
half.
Roll the damage, plees.
How much was
You
it?
might kill it
2d6?
by barfing on it.
2d6 acid.
Oh,
Do I kill it by throwing up on it?
As
please?
you
that's
guys.
too funny.
Too much trick
Charla.
or treats.
How do you do this?
Well, it took so much damage, and all my moves hit. Charla gives up. And because it suits so well, I am a copper dragon, so my natural breath attack is also acid. So I just imagine that just my normal bath from all the drinks that I ingested just comes out mixed with the
Ugh.
acid I naturally produce. So it just comes out.
And it's so fitting because it's Halloween, and in The Exorcist, she just throws up on people. There you go, horror film link.
Perfect. As you do just enough damage to kill the beast. As the acid seeps into the tendrils, you see this hulking form. Its smile turns sour, and it melts away into the acid. As it hits the ground, you have triggered the Crimson Collapse. The avatar collapses into a surge of blood, reforming at any point within 30 feet. Each creature in its previous space must succeed a DC 16 dex save or take 4d8 bludgeoning and 4d8 necrotic damage. And be knocked prone, sorry. Can I have, please, a dex save from everybody within 30 feet of this creature?
My guys just die. Even if they succeed, they don't survive this, so they just die.
Sorry, but...
Great.
Aleric, you succeed.
I succeed.
Charla, you succeed.
I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna use a lucky if I have to.
Not.
You succeed with a 16. Prince, you succeed with a 16. Correct. Succeeds. And I think the other two are they within range?
No.
No, they are not. Ooh, okay, just outside. So who failed? Was it just Frazzle?
Frazzle and Kael.
Frazzle and Kael. You take 10 points, which is actually crazy, of necrotic damage, and a further... bludgeoning damage, and a further 17 points of necrotic damage. If you are knocked
This is not
prone,
an attack roll again, right?
It is not an attack roll. If you are knocked down, either in or by this wave of blood, the target dies instantly, claimed by Virago, the god of murder.
Lovely, I died.
Hail. You are the first to fall. The rest of you
Rather
see
weakest
this.
link. Goodbye.
And in the corner, next to blood, you see reforming, broken, but bloodied, barely standing from the blood. Emerging once again is the avatar of Virago. As we move on to Mortimer's turn. Mortimer could do it here. He could do it. Let's see. Sorry, Kael. I'm sorry, but that is just how the dice fell today. Kael will fire his arcane burst. With a 24 to hit, does 15 points of damage, which I will tell you now is not quite enough, as that is the end of his turn. We come to the avatar of Virago. The avatar will move himself over towards Aleric. And you know what? Let me just delete this one. He will move himself over to here. He will then slash at Aleric with his lash attack with 23
Who's
to
still
hit.
prone after all of this.
And to 23. Oh, also, you are also prone, Frazzle, as you were knocked down. You were knocked prone. So I will just put a quick marker on you as well. So yeah, the first one is a 23 to hit.
17. Yeah, that hits.
As he does 6 points of damage. He then attacks at you with the second attack with an 18 to hit.
Me or Frazzle?
You.
Me. In that case, reaction?
18 to hit, but yes. Reaction.
Shield?
Reaction shield, okay.
+5 my AC, so that misses.
Perfect. And his final attack will be at Frazzle with a 23 to hit, because of prone he gets advantage.
Yeah, that hits.
As you take a whopping 12 points, which is, I think, it's got a lot of damage. As you take 12 points. That is the end of his turn as we come to Aleric.
Well, fuck it. I drink the werewolf milk.
Okay. Yes. Can I have a d6 from you, please?
It's a d6.
We're almost there, guys. Promise. 1d6. Oh, a 3! Let's go!
Oh, it works! Okay, so do you know how Alter Self works, the spell?
Alter self? No.
I don't know if I can just throw it into... Basically, you get to pick a you alter your physical form.
Into anything you choose.
Well, within the spell. So you either can gain a swim speed, and you grow gills and webs between your fingers, which you probably don't want to do. You can
breathe underwater.
alter.
You can gain a swim speed equal to your speed. Change your appearance. You can alter your appearance. You decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and other distinguishing characteristics. You can make yourself appear as a member of another species, though none of the statistics change.
So basically, it doesn't do anything for me.
Not really.
In that case, I will take the appearance of, well, very fitting. Maybe an undead version of me.
Okay. Yeah, back from the dead.
Max knows what I'm aiming at. So you see an undead version of
Almost
Aleric.
spitting image of Aleric.
Almost as if it's his twin brother. Right, that was my my bonus action.
Yep.
I will use my attack
Yeah.
on the guy just to see if I can finish it, which is a 14.
You rolled on that 20.
Rolled on that
First.
20 first.
Oh, nat
You
20.
roll
Let's
crit
go.
damage.
Let's go.
Hey!
As it definitely
damage.
hits. A nat 20 on what could be the final roll.
Obviously it doesn't let me click the crit damage thingy, so
Give it a second.
yeah, it's always happening to me.
I clicked it. I hope that's okay.
Awesome. That's 11.
As 11 points of damage. I have to ask you, Aleric. How do you do this?
I will have to say that as he is slashing upwards, it tries to like stab him in the jaw, like from
Underneath?
down, underneath, leaving it
As it slumps onto
lifeless.
your sword, onto your rapier, and falls lifeless. Its hulking form crashes to the ground, and as it finally dies, it collapses into a rising crimson wave. Any creature within 20 feet must make a dex save, DC 15, or be drenched in blood. 15.
I will use. Oh well, no, I can take this.
Okay.
Is it disadvantage because I'm prone, or is that not how that
No,
works?
it would be just a dex save.
Doesn't matter.
Cool.
I stay prone.
Wrong path.
All right, and Captain Skipper will also roll beneath. He meets it. Cool. So those of you who are affected by this rising crimson wave, it crashes as the body falls to the floor. It crashes into all of you, and as it does so, you immediately begin to feel the blood seep into your wounds, causing them to hear the screams of his original victims, Virago's victims, for the next 24 hours. Each of you cannot help but hear constant screaming, but that is where you guys have slain Virago, the god of murder's avatar, and that is finally where we call the Hallows Eve special. So thank you all for participating. Commiserations to Kael Ardyn, rest in peace, and until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Bye-bye now.